but the 1 is the 3rd hit, not the 2nd hit, because I'm hitting the button 1 time and I'm getting 2. It's weird. I don't like it. The most egregious example to me is Leroy, and I think this is why I probably would have been a Leroy player if not for this. All right, hello. If you are joining the YouTube stream, welcome. I will be right back. We're getting set up. As you may be aware, if you're watching this in the present day, I don't stream on YouTube very often. So we're doing a lot of technical troubleshooting. If you're watching from the future, and I am streaming regularly on YouTube, welcome back. We got a really fun event today. And I'm going to be playing an old video while I continue to get set up. Thank you for joining. See you shortly. His be good, everybody. Strikes to me be right back. Are so lame because one button press does 50 hits. I'm exaggerating. This is a pet peeve. This is personal. This does 3 hits when I hit 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 does 6 hits. What if I could hit the button each time? Even if it's just like a blue spark for like 1 more damage, give me a reason to hit my buttons and get that feel, you know what I mean? But I don't like the feeling of tapping a button once, multiple hits happen, and then I have to like wait. You know, like I come from also like action games, so I love the idea that each button has a purpose, each input has a purpose. So it's like, this just doesn't feel that cool to me. Hitting while standing 2 and he does all those hits for me, that's not as cool. What if I had to hit 2 3 times? You know? This is very personal and is a pet peeve not worth rambling about. Anyways. Let's go back to watching gameplay that isn't me. Frosty Faster. Okay. Now, DLC wishlist. I generally don't like speculating about DLC because to me that always leads to disappointment. I think that they're never going to do what I want. So I'd rather just not have expectations and get excited when something cool comes out, you know? That said, my preferences again would be less installs and stances. More simple characters. Right? I would like that. If I had to pick one, Mokujin would go crazy. Maybe if you guys are new to Tekken 8, you don't know Mokujin, but Mokujin was a character that copied other characters. So when he loaded into a round, you didn't know what character he was gonna be. But he imitated their move lists. So this is Mokujin as Paul doing a combo with Law, and then they have a tag combo where now Mokujin is Law, right? And it's not just a moveset swap. Mokujin has a different sized body. This is Anna Mokujin. Mokujin has a different sized body, so certain combos work differently altogether. It's definitely a technical and balancing nightmare, but I think it's so cool. On top of that, as a like a offline FGC culture enjoyer, there's something different about someone who's way better than you picking Mokujin and you trying to beat them. You know, you play a lobby with your pro friend. His challenge is to beat you with Mokujin. And it creates interest for that player because it's a fun challenge to try different move lists and learn on the fly. It creates a fun challenge for you because it's like, yeah, I beat him. I don't care that he was using Mokujin. I got mine. You know what I mean? So I think Mokujin, like, he should totally be in Tekken, man. And not just as an avatar, but literally having him in the game. I think it's such a charming addition. I think it's so cool. I think Mokujin is just one of my favorites, and he's gotta come back. I think it's gonna be a technical nightmare, especially with DLC in this game, but Mokujin is so fire. Anyways, that's enough Mokujin glazing. Otherwise, I prefer legacy characters. I think that guest characters are obviously cool for drawing new attention, but I like the idea of rewarding people who have been longtime Tekken fans to come back. So I think like Miguel would be a great addition. Julia, to me, I started in Tekken 3, so Julia is like a mainstay character. Same with Lei Wulong. I know not a lot of people play Lei, not a lot of people play Anna, but I don't think it's a Tekken game without these two characters. Lei being like the Jackie Chan representation, Anna being Nina's counterpart. I think that, and a Muay Thai character as well, even though Tekken is kind of leaving the martial arts style of fighting game, I think having a Muay Thai representative is like crucial. High key. I think it's crucial. And the fact that they tried to add Azucena as kind of like a MMA overall type of character who also dances kind of like Lucky Chloe. I like Azucena as a character, but I think Tekken isn't Tekken without a Muay Thai character, you know. I'm a Christy super fan. I'm really sad they had Eddie. I like women. I think it'd be cool if Christy were in the game. Even if it were like a legacy moveset for Eddie or something, or like an alternate costume. I just like Christy. I played Tekken 4 when I was like on the cusp of becoming a pubescent boy. So I like Christy. And then successor characters that can bring back old move lists, right? Like, for example, Wang Jinrei, Wong Jinrei, very popular character from old Tekkens, completely gone. He's like, then like, I don't know if he died or retired. Okay. Okay. Welcome everybody. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so oh, you can't see me. Haha. Hello. Welcome everybody. Good evening. Good morning. Oh, I need a notepad open to give stuff to my editor. This is a shirt SM7B. Okay. Pardon me. Okay. All right. Was the sushi good? Yeah, it was pretty good. I hope this is non-DMCA music. Long stream? It's actually not going to be a long stream, just Andy. It's a 1st to 5 and 2 1st to 10. It's going to be like 3 hours. Okay, maybe we should get the player list. Okay, we have backup stream and main stream. Lovely. I will happily explain the format once I get the Twitter open and find the player lists. What's up, Raptor Man? Thank you so much for coming to YouTube, everybody. Why did it happen to the music? Hoping Otip doesn't get 5-0'd. Well, it's a 1st to 10, so 5-0 would be pretty hard. These are both on Sunday? I think these are both on Sunday. Goodbye, Brian Fury's pipe. I've not played Metaphor now. Will your stream window stay this size? No, we will be changing formats frequently. Now, who are the alternates? I know Edge is an alternate. Do you guys know the other alternates? Bilal? Maybe Bilal's an alternate. Low, high, and Edge. Right. Low, high, and Edge. Okay. Moil. How many alternates do they have? Pakistan has no substitutes? Congratulations, harmonization. That's awesome. Yeah, I thought there was at least one Pakistani sub. Do we know Pakistan? Is it the Shaheen player, Asan Ali? Or is it somebody else? Why are they subs? Like, it's not like they could get injured. Yeah, there's a crazy concept like somebody getting sick, you know? They're like, that's like something that could very legitimately happen. Asan Ali is the sub. I didn't see him in any of the pictures of people flying in though. He's not in the pictures of their arrival. Okay, my bad. Yeah, fair enough, you know. There was a third one. Was it Moil? How do you guys know this? I was like looking for it. I couldn't find it. Yeah, I will explain the formats momentarily. Yeah, I don't see Asan Ali. Is he there? Are you sure? Ali Hassan? What's up, resurrected player? 10 minutes left? Okay. No, this is like an exhibition. There's no Asan Ali. Okay, yeah, I don't think Pakistan has a sub. There's no sub, right? Yeah. Might call and work sick. Well, today is only like 2 hours, right? This is all that's happening today. I can't get caught in my head. I put the work in instead. Make sure my family is fed. Stay focused. I could never quit. I fell in love with the grind. I knew I was one of a kind. They talk, but I do not mind. Focus. I'm not wasting time. Don't step out of line. Okay, let me check the descriptions of the form. Nobody's stopping my shine. Nobody's stopping my shine. Yeah, and nobody's taking what's mine. Nobody's taking what's mine.
top of the line, I can't do basic. I'm number one, come on, let's face it. I keep it real, I can't fake it. I'm at the top, they can't take it. Checking my goals, getting it done. Don't gotta show up, I already won. This practice, do it for fun. I'm ready for anything, I'll never run. Work every day, no sleep. This life is not for the weak. When you chasing your dream, set a goal you can reach.
You asked Asan Ali?
Get up and hustle.
I swear to God, I thought he was going. I must have gotten him mixed up with Usama.
Gotta believe in it first. I've been trying to get my check up. I've been all good, don't check up. Let's spin
Okay,
and flex up.
so
Win who's next up. Tell 'em
what's today? Today's Friday, right?
I'm in the cut, I crept up. Walk
Today's Friday in California? Yeah.
this chest, not check up. I've been trying to get my check up. I've been all good, don't check up. Let's spin racks and flex up. Win after win, who's next up? Tell them to bring their best up. I'm in the cut, I crept up. Walk around with my chest up. This chest, not check up. Check up. And flex up. Who's next? Yeah. My chest up. Not checkers. My check up. Don't check up. Yeah. Who's next? Do it. Yeah. My check
Phase 3 Waseda style is going to be insane. Because the teams are 7v7. I think day 3 is also Waseda style. What's up, Jan Knobs? Is day 3 also Waseda style? Waseda style? I'll describe it in a sec. It's like a fixed lineup. First to 2 until one team. Oh, okay. It's different. Oh, there's 2 phases on this day? Wait, so I'm confused because... Oh, I see. They're 2 separate events. They're 2 separate events. And then if it goes, if they don't win 2-0, then it goes to the tiebreaker event. I get it. This is confusing. No, I'm not allowed to stream this on Twitch. It's only on YouTube. Okay, I understand it now. 3 minutes to type this? All right, let's see. All right, 2 minutes. Nice. Okay, so we have the formats. Okay. Okay. What's up, you guys? So, we understand the formats now for the Pakistan versus Korea 3-day event between Soup and Boz. GG. The Soup Nations Cup. So day one is just exhibitions. You can see it at the top here, the legend match. Edge versus the John in a first to 5, which is a run back from their Tekken World Tour matches. Atif versus Ulsan, a legendary rivalry that's been happening since, I believe, the Esports World Cup, where Ulsan 5-0'd Atif. And then I believe he 2-0'd him again at the Tekken World Tour Finals in the group stages. So this is a huge first to 10 run back, a Dragunov mirror. And then Arslan versus Ni, the rivalry needs no introduction. First to 10 as well. That will wrap up day one. Day two is a Waseda style team event. These are the teams here. Korea has some alternates just in case. Waseda style is different from what you can think of as the Pokemon style, right? Like in a Pokemon style, you pick your players. After one player goes down, the remaining player stays on. But in a Waseda style, the matchups are all separate. So in the Waseda style, all matches will be first to 3. I'll switch to this here. But you can read the notes here. All matches will be first to 3. The matchups are chosen at random, and the winning players will advance to round 2. All right, so phase 1, all separate matchups in the 7v7. Winners advance. In phase 2, the remaining players will fight until only one team remains. But the catch is the players have to rotate. You cannot have one player take down everybody unless he's the last player standing, right? So 2-phase Waseda style. 7v7 matches. The survivors go to phase 2 and they play until one team is eliminated. Now, that's not it. So these are separate events. The exhibition is separate. This is the first of the 2 team events. The second team event is the Unleashed format. This format is all first to 2. A set win is 1 point. First team to 13 points wins. But what's unique about it is it's a wave style. So a player is eliminated after they lose a set or win 2 in a row. Once all players are eliminated, you rebuild the teams and start a new wave until 13 points are gained. if both teams, say Korea wins day 2, Pakistan wins day 3, they have a final tiebreaker. First to 3 winner takes all in a 1v1. I'm assuming they'll pick a representative. That should explain the format. Let's get back to the stream. They've boosted the timer by 3 minutes. I rushed that explanation thinking I was just in time, but hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. So day 1 is an exhibition, which is happening here. Day 2 is Waseda style with 2 rounds. Okay. Day 3 is the unleashed format, which I've never heard of. Right. And then if Pakistan scores 1, Korea scores 1, then day 3 will also have the 1v1 final tiebreaker. Does that make sense? Each nation wins 1 event. Right? Okay. Are you restreaming it? Are we not right here? Right now? I'm assuming you mean the rest of the days. Yes, I will be restreaming the rest of the days. That's insane, man. All right. Okay. We got our coffee. We got our water. Chat scared you? No, I wasn't scared. I was perplexed. I was perplexed. What is the prize pool? I don't know about any prize pool. I'm pretty sure this is straight up for, like, the glory. You know what I mean? I understood it as a bragging rights thing, right? So I titled this the season finale. This is the final competitive event that I know of, at least on this scale, before season 2 drops, right? At first, I was wondering if they were going to host this event after season 2. But to be honest, I'm actually pretty glad that it's a season 1 event, because even though season 1 of Tekken 8 is insane, like high variance, people think it's some of the most degenerate Tekken they've ever seen, I think that at least we have players fighting with their expertise, right? Tekken is a game with so much complexity that patches and any changes create a lot of instability. And the instinct and the muscle memory of understanding the current state of the game goes a really long way. And I think that's part of the reason we've seen Nii level up so much in this first season, is he started getting really comfortable. So the fact that they're not playing this on the new patch, I think is a good thing for the bragging rights that they're fighting over. They've both had a year with the game. It's not about how fast you pick up the game anymore. Everybody's had time to let the meta sit in, or the meta stabilize and figure out their style of playing the game. I think this is a great way to wrap up season 1. It's going to be probably some of the most stable Tekken 8 we can see, right? The idea is that first to 2 is so volatile. So they've created the first to 10 format to really hammer away that this should be a skill thing, not a you just guessed better thing, right? You can only guess right. Like, if you're guessing correctly and getting lucky, that success rate diminishes the more games are played, right? People have asked why Edge versus the John is a first to 5. I'm assuming that's just due to time constraints. Oh, it's here. It's happening. The promo is going to be crazy. The showdown between two great powers. Determine the best nation. Yeah, this is hype. This is hype. Soup Nations Cup. Pakistan versus Korea. Good song choice. Hacked? That's it? It's over? Dang it. Dang, I was so hyped for a bit and then the song just ended. This is hosted in Korea, which is nice because Korea's esports infrastructure and culture is so much cooler than ours in NA. You guys want the volume louder? I don't know if I can turn it up anymore here. It's already turned up pretty high. All right, volume going up. Yeah, I don't speak Korean, so I don't know what he's saying. They're playing on LG monitors. That looks like my monitor. And I wonder if they're playing on PC or PS5. Because Pakistan is a PS5 acclimated meta, both in terms of like reaction speed and the way like combo comfort. All of those tiny differences are huge when it comes to fast-paced Tekken. There are things that Koreans will try really hard to just react to so they don't have to think about it. Asuka down 1+2 is a great example. And if the game is on PS5, that changes their ability to react to those reliably. And adding that mental stack is part of the Pakistani playstyle. So whether or not something is reactable, whether or not it's on PC or PS5, makes a huge difference. In case it wasn't clear, the PS5 is known to be 1 to 2 frames laggier than a PC setup. So this is a crucial factor. I'm guessing because it's in Korea, it's probably PC, which is definitely an advantage to the Korean side. I would also add, just from my own guesswork, this is not a fact, but I think that the long set format benefits the Korean playstyle more. It's not that Pakistan can't play long sets. They actually do a lot of long training sets together, 1st to 5, 1st to 7, 1st to 10. But Pakistani mind games are just so strong in the 1st to 2. Their stubbornness, their randomness, their kind of what I would say, like, I don't want to, this might sound derogatory if I say like illogical, but I would say the fact that they're there to beat you regardless of whether the theory seems smart or not is a very telltale Pakistani game plan. And the surprise factor or the like jump scare factor, the effectiveness of those strategies in taking an entire set diminishes the longer the set goes on. So I think the long set format heavily benefits Korea. Obviously, these players are very adept at playing long sets. So both players in both nations is what I mean. So yeah, I would say I honestly, I think Korea has a huge edge in this style. I do think when it gets to the Unleashed format, the 1st to 2 format in day 3, Pakistan might wipe that or sweep that. But today, my bets are heavily Korean, not just because Edge and Ulsan have historically beaten their opponents, but because it is a longer set format. And Knee also is just insanely good in long sets.
I feel bad showing my posters now, man.
Oh, English commentary? Farzine and Joka. Joka's in Korea right now. Sorry, I missed it. Does this day count or only Saturday and Sunday count? I think only Saturday and Sunday. I think this is an exhibition day. So this is not part of the competition, but is definitely a set of grudge matches that really do matter.
You see it, everybody, coming at you
Majin
live.
Obama and Brown, man.
Nations Cup here in Seoul, South Korea, in the Soup Arena. You saw the CEO. They said he was gonna have closed captions, right? I was thinking like, okay, no, he had the ill English. He brought it in.
There are no captions.
Go ahead, he didn't need them. What's going on, everybody? Majin Obama here with the esteemed Brown, man. And you know, bro, if you watching this from wherever you watching from, on whatever channel, whatever platform, you know what you're tuning in for, bro. 7 years
I
of
do,
history
bruh.
built up to this moment. They've been talking about this for
7
feels like
years.
2-3 years. They finally got it off, and it's about to happen right here, right now, over the course of the next 3 days. How you feeling, Brown Man?
I'm feeling good. As you mentioned, we have been waiting for this for years. The debate has been raging on. This is the second game they've been talking about it. So now, in Tekken 8, we get to settle this once and for all.
Kind of.
We'll see
Once and for all, yeah, it's season 1.
Once and for all.
This is gonna go on forever.
Yeah, you saw some of the players in attendance in the crowd there. Sold out arena here today. Saw Farzine, a few other players there, but coming at you first. Again, today's just the appetizer, right? Tomorrow we're gonna have the team match. There's gonna be Waseda format. Sunday's going to be the Unleashed format. That's extreme Waseda, if you will. But for today, we got some exhibition stars, some guest stars. So I know a lot of you guys, you probably saw online, Ulsan versus Atif, Knee versus Arsanash, back-to-back first to 10s, a double feature. Where the hell did Edge come from? He dropped in from
let me tell you,
He dropped in from the rafters like Sting. Who of these Pakistani warriors will challenge me in this arena?
The John
One
stepped
man
up.
stood up.
The John
One
stepped
man
up.
stood up.
He no fear. He had his stick ready. But it's like this, you know, these guys wanted to give you a show. They thought, you know, 2 first to 10s, not enough. We got to show you. We got to give you something to warm you up. But that's like warming up something with an asteroid. This is going to shake the world, and it's going to get you guys ready for what's to come.
Yeah, and so you see some of the results.
This is
that we had
sweet,
just in the
man.
past, I mean, 2 or 3 of those were just in the past few months, man, to be honest with you.
Random
TWT Finals, LCQ, first place, got him into the event the next day, where he got 4th place at the finals. Master Cup, that was just a couple weeks ago. You and I were both there.
They have a
We were both
limiter
there.
on the audio, which is pretty
He
cool.
won in front of a I want to say sold out arena, but like, let's be honest, everybody went home. Kind of sad.
It was sold out earlier in the morning.
But dominant performance there. And then, of course, ATL Team Battle Release 2024 got 2nd place there. This has been one of the standout Hwoarang players, not just in Korea, in the world since this game dropped, Tekken 8. And it feels like every event he shows up at, he makes a high impact. Speaking of impact, you've got to talk about this brother right here. Man, even just hearing the murmurings about him during Tekken 7, but seeing how he took this Tekken 8 release and pushed it through the roof. He put this king on deck, and since then has just been pedal to the metal nonstop. Super Tournament, top 8. Esports World Cup, top 8.
The John switched sponsors? Oh, when did he switch?
Big dubby late in the TWT calendar last year. Tekken World Tour Finals, 7th and 8th place. Made top 8 finalists there. This is not a John, this is the John. Talk to me about him.
The one and only. Legendary player. As you can see here, we are getting the run back.
Oh, here we go. They have a history. This is great. This is good.
Finals match they had. Down to the
Edge
wire.
won 3-2, which is pretty close.
You can read the copy pasta here. We've got some crazy matches.
In the losers bracket, Edge
That was a very close
eliminated
match. That went to
the John.
Game 5 in that first.
What's
three.
interesting
And,
is
just before the final round. Edge
what's interesting is the Pakistani players do not have a lot of Hwoarang experience. So I keep saying the Edge. Edge has nice innate advantage there on top of his already very like adaptive dynamic style. Edge is not a one-dimensional player at all.
Part of it too is the way the match develops, right? So that was, I believe,
Here we
first
go.
to 3, but this is going to be a
These
first to
graphics
5
are
that you
so
have to remember.
sick.
And the John, with the way he plays too, he's the cerebral assassin, if you will. He's very good at. It's not just about his defense. It's not just about the tools that King has, right? But it's about how he develops Yomi layers using those, especially using things like muscle armor, throws, etc. Right? He's very good at.
Oh, they're already seated. Oh, it's happening.
Patterns and Abare patterns. He'll find those counter hit down forward twos. He will find those. He knows
Edge has the Mercedes T1 sponsorship. Good lord, man.
Edge, on the other
That is
hand,
real
you saw in that
esports
set
for
that they played
real.
At the finals, something that really changed throughout the set was at first he was kind of falling into the John's patterns and falling for some of those.
This
Yomi
music
traps.
is crazy too. Let me
But
turn
then
it down.
Edge overall started to use a lot more stance transitioning, giving him a lot more different looks, and basically was able to catch the John off pattern and off timing and score some counter hits in some big situations.
Okay.
And Edge is a wild boy too, man. He's not afraid that if he's got a rage art, he's not afraid to just pull the trigger like that.
They're starting. It's happening. Oh my goodness, it's happening.
Kind of
Okay.
It's interesting too. The John as well. He's very good at putting tools out there. seeing
First
how
to
he plays
5.
that Yomi layer, then taking it away. I'm not going to go to that tool as much.
Counter hit down forward 2, but the John
Waiting
didn't confirm
then
it.
putting back on the table and
That's not how you
seeing where
want to
you're
be
gonna
right
go.
away. Sidewalk
Right
gets
off the
caught
bat.
by right foot forward, down forward 3. How many times can you say forward? Yep. Heat, hell, sweep, wall splat. Oh, conversion. This is good. This is, I'm biased. Sorry. This is good for Edge. I'm a big Edge fan, man. Down jab string getting out of the pressure, and power crush. Edge, aware that the John was probably going to keep pushing his offense after getting the down jab counter hit. Power crush is a great choice there. Low parry from the John. Grounded hit. Forward 4, a great mid choice.
Now, Edge, I think in the first round was very willing to be like, yo, I'm going to go crazy.
The John is really good at using forward 4 and sidestep hop kick to complement his throw game, and the counter hit shove going into heat here. Chain throw, this is devastating. Any of the options will kill him, and you just have to guess 3 ways. Sharpshooter. Immediate round for the John.
Gets that Scorpion deadlock.
The John going for a down forward 2-1 on a delay, no counter hit. He's known for being very confident in just ripping the string regardless if it was a counter hit or not. Heat engage into the Shining Wizard, chain throw broken this time, down forward 4. Okay, tons of Hwoarang offense. This is really strong against the Pakistani players. They are not super well equipped to deal with Hwoarang's offense. Obviously, they do a lot of lab work, but there's not a lot of substitute for actual practical experience. Just frame Skyrocket trying to catch the duck, but a calm sidestep jab. The John going up 2 rounds, finding his flow, finding his composure.
Very warm right now. We got the floor explosion.
Holding a low parry at the start of the round, trying to catch any kind of low to break the floor early. But Edge gets the first heat engage. Counter hit down forward 2-1. The John probably going to take the floor here. Sidewalk. Shining Wizard dropped. Shining Wizard again. Side roll. Guaranteed hit, but the Edge doesn't take it. Here we go. Heat dash. Awkward sidewall. He was unable to save the combo throw, but a bit late. Generic throw. No break. Oh, boy. You have to wonder if these guys are nervous. Generic throw. Flamingo sidestep, but then the second hit of the down forward 2-1. Safe combo. Doesn't go for the Shining Wizard this time. Low parry on the get-up kick. Looking like a FDX ranked game. Half HP for Edge. He's going to have to heat burst, but he can't get thrown. Here we go. Sidestep heat burst. He found it. The John is also now in heat. A heat smash is borderline lethal, but Edge gets his out first. Oh, muscle armor! Even if that move didn't whiff, he would have been able to get that. And now, wall splat, but not the cleanest combo. Rage Art, great choice, dealing with a hit that was mid, a hit that was low, or a potential throw. High coverage.
I remember the first time he came to Tatakai Tuesday, he was... I think there was one game
the John is not in rage yet, which means if Hwoarang gets a launcher, the John has no chance to come back, ducking the down 3-4. A crucial block game 1 to the John. Okay. Okay. That was a good game 1.
But with the momentum.
Now I'm guessing they don't have stage pick. I'm guessing it's random stage select between each one. TWT style rules. So remember that duck all set? Yeah, you saw him throw a just frame skyrocket in the middle of the set, but it was only 1. I bet now we'll see a lot more. Sometimes you just have to insist. Muscle armor. Edge calmly backdashing away. 1, 2, forward 3. Muscle armor. Not fast enough. Down forward 2. Counter hit on the approach. Edge. His down forward 2 placement is always immaculate. What a wall carry. Half HP. Kick him on the ground. Pressure. Plus frames low. Oh my goodness. Over the down jab. Edge completely reading every single interaction. Last hit. Perfect. Mid. Oh, the back 1. He's turning into like a ranked Hwoarang player online. Just abuse his offensive expertise and that advantage over the John here. Less neutral interactions. Play a lot more stance offensive. Confident aggression. No punish in the power crush. Chain throw. Here we go. Elbow breaker. This is not the rolling death cradle route. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Forward 4. Nice block. Down for another low parry. While standing 2-2, but not a clean wall splat. Ducking the chain throw while standing 2-3. Here we go. Edge is going to recover his gray health. He's going to carry to the wall. Look at this combo optimization, man. He's so ready. And if you didn't know, Edge is like a Tekken legend, right? He's been around for a while, but this is his first year as a touring professional, right? He's the first year. So the way that he is poised and composed while standing 2-3 is really impressive. It's very impressive. Edge needs to adapt. He's getting low parry too much. See, that might be the case in a first to 2. But Edge is up 2 rounds now in the first to 5. Right? There's more reads than just, oh, my first choice failed, we got to go to the second one. Right? It's more to it than that. There's layers. Down 3-4. Look at that. Remember? He lost. He lost going for a down 3-4 in the first game. Did that stop him from doing it now? No. That's like if you lose a read and immediately switch your read to the opposite one, that's very predictable. But how can you predict Edge being willing to die again, doing a down 3-4, and then killing with the mid right after that? Rematch, same stage. It's not so simple. It's not as simple as I'm getting low parried, I need to go mid. You want it at the right time. Your opponent is looking for low parries in certain situations. You want to understand those situations. Hit them low when they're not looking at that. Hit them mid when they are looking for that. Or sometimes just do nothing. Counter hit. Oh my goodness, he keeps trying to sidestep with the flamingo. But the second hit of down 4-2-1 is launching him. Kick parry, wall position, spring kick. I'm a fan. Oh, he tried to Atlas hammer, but he got hit by a mid running 3. He tried to kip up. Kip up is a good option in this game. Kip up is a really good option in this game. It's super hard to whip punish. Counter hit 4. That's or down back 4. Guaranteed flappy kicks after, but no launch because he's not in heat. Oh my goodness, he's so lucky that recovered in time. 1-2 throw. Okay, muscle armor not forcing any mids from that range because of the muscle armor. Edge going into heat first, trying to run away with the HP bar. Second hit, the John not really concerned about how unsafe that is. This is gonna wall splat, and this dude is unbelievably dead. Heat dash. Oh no, guaranteed.
Well, I say mix, but you're getting hit like 90% of the time.
Yeah, so far we're 2 games in. I feel like that's the most.
2-throw duck. What was he looking for?
In general, that the John has shown.
1-2 down 4-4. Skyrocket. You see, he's looking for the low parry, but the John stood up in time.
Something.
Giant swing. This is the John round. Okay, whiffing the muscle. See, the John's not afraid. He knows how much control King has, so sometimes he just throws out a move from a distance. Nice duck and launch. What a hard call out, man.
Comes up with the wall standing 2-3 in this follow-up after the heat activation.
Look at this carry. Nice! Not the best block punish, but it's gonna work. It's still gonna hurt. Rage on the table. Don't get rage on his sidestep. Another generic throw. DF4. Edge did not bite. Nice, and a safe punish. Yo. BDX, can you make your window smaller? Come on, guys. At least pretend to be interested in me a little bit. Nice counter hit trade. Douche.
Got the wall, 40% advantage.
Uh-oh, sidewalk.
Great walk around from the John, leveraging that.
Oh, running move, but look at the sidewall. That's actually okay to eat the mid there. Maybe not all this. Okay, maybe not all that. I spoke way too soon, bruh. I spoke way too soon. Low parry again.
The John says, yeah, it's a momentum game, right?
Back 1-2. There's the wall carry. The John, I was about to say he was starting to nail his combos, but he messed that up. Okay, we'll watch for the giant swing. He missed the, what is it, Flying Eagle plus frames? Uh-oh, wow, it recovered again. Down jab gets forward over. Great mid choice from King. Down 4-2, nothing. He's Jaguar stepping back. Counter hit jab. Edge not pushing the offense too far. Counter because of that move. Down 4-2-1. He stood up? Oh my god. Double groin punch. 2-1 for the John. Did you say you were going to learn Hwoarang depending on what happens in Season 2? I'm interested in learning Hwoarang. He's very opposite from my style of gameplay.
Where he's just able to just run nothing but knees pretty much. And running 3. Going crazy. It felt like he carved off like 50% health off of one round. Just off that one sequence.
You get the plus frames, you get some chip. Yeah. You know, it's a good time. But Edge, he's definitely labbed these situations.
Oh, he tried a forward 2.
But the John, ain't no slap himself.
Swinging with the 3.
Okay, nice duck.
He's quick with the 4-3 there, but
is he gonna make Let's go right now.
Oh. Heat burst.
John, after some whip punish attempts,
realigning to get a clean wall splat. This guy is a Hwoarang expert, to say the least. To say the least. Changing stances, getting the left lingo back 4, but a clean sidewalk wall splat. This is, uh-oh. He's peeling him off the wall, trying to get a bigger combo. Oh my goodness. Strong aerial tailspin into a Feedy X combo. What was that, man?
Got a big life lead. Should be able to take this one out.
Wow, nice jab on the wave dash. Counter hit, confirm. It's not over. Skyrocket trying to catch the low parry once again. Counter hit. Oh my god. Splash duck under the 2-throw.
Not taking that. That was very.
That was good.
A couple of those jabs to offset for Edge. got him the skill
1-2.
back a few times.
Okay.
He was only one
Oh, there it is. He ripped it. The John usually waits a little bit, and the muscle armor has been, the follow-up has been too slow, but this time he went right away.
in this set so
Jab,
far, yeah.
confirming the muscle armor, and then doing a low. Edge is nice. Dash, heat smash, wall break. I don't think he kills off this combo, but it's going to be really close.
Damage or
What a wall carry.
it's important
Last hit situation, but King can heal a lot. 4-4-3, a low. Oh, 2 lows. He has stayed so composed. Don't ever try that. Reactable high. This is a PC setup from what we understand. There's no way that move is hitting unless he's super nervous. Down 4-2, 1 second hit.
with heat activations or anything like that, but it does
For the uninformed, a FDX combo is a combo that drops for no good reason. Like, there was no sidewall, there was no, like, lag spike. You just drop the combo. 1-2, flappy kicks, no duck from the John. Edge trying to abuse any kind of defensive hole that he can fill. Counter hit. I mean, power crush. Dashing giant swing. This is probably going to hit the wall. Ha! Does not go for the Jaguar run. Just a jab into the down jab string. Eventually, Edge is going to have to respect that the John is going to swing with down 4-2-1 and just call out the second hit. Sidewalk Plasma Blade. Okay, we're in the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, which means the first wall is going to break and a combo's extended. Bicycle kick, get back to the wall, advantage state. Nice block on the low from the John. Okay. Sidewalk left. DF4 doing a lot of work trying to sidestep. They're both using stances to try to step away from the wall. A small whiff into a huge whiff punish with the heat smash. Forward. Nice block. He tried that? You know, respect. I respect that. Safest combo he could possibly do. Don't play any game. He played a few games. That was scary. If that was a sidewall, that would have been so scary. Okay, backdashing from distance. 1-2 counter hit. Sidestep, nice. The John found a great opening. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse wall number 2. Full combo coming through. Strong aerial tailspin. He's going to save his heat. Back 1-2. Did not reach the wall. Big opportunity for Edge. He ducked. He ducked. Say hello to Disney. Back 1-2. The combo hits this time. Heat smash. Not sure if that was the best use of the heat gauge, but I'm not a pro. He's going to heal some gray. Don't get parried. Don't get muscle armored. The John not finding the launch off of ducking the high. Edge forcing tons of interactions. Oh my goodness, a duck, but no punish. Uh-oh. Wave dash muscle buster.
Full cavity search from the John.
Did he just say full cavity search, bro? Are you kidding me?
Against T1's Edge.
That's vile.
This is the first appearance, actually, of the John being in Al-Qadsiya. So... there we go. We got his new red jersey there, and the legendary.
All right, I shrunk myself a bit.
Is where the Edge where Edge resides. So, amazing teams and amazing players. Oh, we got the Jin Fever Dream right now. We got the Rabino.
This is insane. This stage is King's Heaven. Shining Wizard leading to a potential combo. Sidestep down 4-2, all definitely leading to a combo.
Yeah, finds his uppercut though.
He dashes into Heat Burst because of the sidewall. Now he can convert a little more. It didn't pan out that time, but that's what you want to do. Is don't commit to your wall combo if you're going to get side splatted. See if you can adjust to carry them for more hits. And Edge is super combo aware. I said he was going to react to that. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. Sidestep 4. Oh, dodging the kick pair. He tried the full crouch down. You've got to be kidding me. You know, I respect that. No strategy. The John does not write off any strategy. Every single move in his move list is something he will use if he thinks there's a good opportunity for it. Okay, first floor break. The floor is now pink. He burst. DF4. Great choice to catch the side steps. Flying Eagle. Oh, tip range. Jousted with the heat smash. The floor didn't break. Forward 3. Okay.
Pretty dominant round there.
Yeah, it's a war on ground. That's sometimes those happen, right?
Sidestep down forward 2. This is some Tekken, man. Can't break the floor. Wall combo went a bit too long, or the combo carried a bit too far, and he hit the wall early. Uh-oh. Counter hit. DF4. Recovery. Okay, he's going for plus frames. Backing off a little bit, giving him a bit of space. Atlas Hammer, no dice, and a beautiful dash block punish. Break that floor. 3-0 for Edge, pending no FDX combo. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
It felt like there was some moments where
That was
like,
pretty good. Sidestep down forward 2, doing a ton of work.
But ultimately,
Doing a
probably
ton of
feels like
work.
surrendered the round at some points.
It feels like, I think from the outside sometimes it can feel like that. Whether or not that
This
was
game
the
is
case
sick.
is not for us to say.
But the thing is, like,
That was a huge win. That stage is a
second
nightmare.
round, he just got the
That was a
wall,
huge
you
win.
know, fast round like
I
that.
think that's the third Atlas Hammer that's come out. Obviously, none of those have landed.
Yeah, I think that was the third Atlas Hammer.
But I think a lot of it is he's trying to hard read the coming, right? The jabs into the street.
Did he say hard read the coming? Forward 2 whiff. Oh my god, they're whiffing. They're scrapping.
It's like we said,
Infinite stage.
Part of what makes his defense so good is like
Wow, back
does-
turn
he
throw.
goes for reads a lot, right?
Wavu, wavu, wavu. The Edge found his way on P2 to sneak in a few light dashes.
You gotta be, if you play that game, you gotta be okay with losing.
Okay, 2 jab. Fishing for the counter hit. Notices the John hesitating. Finds the hell sweep. Heat smash with the last of his gauge. Getting a bit more chip. Just pressuring the health a little more. Power crush. 2 hits. He did muscle armor, recognized the power crush, and went for giant swing for a maximum punish. That is so much better than going for the 2 hit. Edge closed out the round, but that was sick. That was a punish. Giant swing punish. Edge paying him right back with a roll and choke. Sidestep 2-1. Groin punch. Nice. Edge calling it out. A bit too many. A few too many down forward 2-1s without the counter hit confirmed. But the heat burst combo drops.
He didn't even blink. He dropped the combo. He's like, nah.
Edge playing through the chip damage. Down 3-4. It's only bad if it's blocked. The John never got a chance to activate heat. You can swing after muscle armor. King is a very fair character. I've been saying this since the beginning. 1-2. Uh-oh, whiff. DF4 counter hit.
Edge is applying on the John. Imagine what
Sidestep doesn't bite into the muscle armor. Running 4 again. Oh my goodness. Yeah, tons of muscle armor. The infinite stage kind of affords you the opportunity to back up and just try that. Unsafe, but no punish. Changing stances. Left let me go back 4. Home.
That's the thing. It's like you be like, oh, I have a good solution. You do it a couple times, like, all right, they're gonna start expecting that. He's
Yep.
rotating without the
He's
John
rotating
even
off.
making the first one
Okay.
obsolete.
Now the John has heat. Edge can't find a clean opportunity to go into heat. You can't greed your heat against King because of the throws and because of the fast heat smash. Nice punish. 4-4 going for stance mix-ups after. He can regen some health. Oh, Jaguar step back.
Stay alive after this one, but
Dead?
for breakfast.
This game is sick.
Goes for the home. Okay. All right, one
Down
round
forward
away
2. Doesn't rip the second hit.
This-
Down jab with the 2, but then a down forward 2-1.
The next round or next 2
Sidestep.
rounds will be big.
Heat burst to stabilize the combo.
Score differential.
Shining Wizard anyways. Now Edge has to wake up into King's Okazemi. People's elbow save. Duck into crouch dash chain throw attempt. Down forward 2-1. No delay. He ripped that so confidently. He's going to heat dash.
Big return here.
Wake up trap into the moonsault. That was grimy. The John fighting back 2-2.
Can't let it. You gotta just keep playing your game. Don't worry
Huge
about it.
round. though.
Forward, forward, 4.
The John going
Nice
to 4-2
attempting to
is a
duck and
big
launch the
deal
jab. You
here
have to
versus
respect the John for going for that. He finds a down forward 2-1.
John's timing activated.
The way
here.
the John represents
Activation.
all these different threats and then just finds the hit with the down forward 2-1 is like textbook King. Like that's what you want to be doing. Give your opponent so many things to worry about when they finally try to fight back. Then you just find your counter hit. He's resisting Edge's offense. He survived the whole heat state without getting blown up. But now both players no heat.
Great patience from the
No
John.
duck on the second hit. Going for strings? Atlas Hammer, why are you trying that so many times? It hasn't worked once. Oh my goodness.
Hey, loving it. That's the hometown hero right here. That's 3 apiece in this first to 5.
That was just the first to 2
We got a
race.
first to two,
It's
boys.
a little bit different now.
Yeah, you have to wonder if it's a misinput muscle armor, right? You have to wonder. You simply have to wonder.
All right, here we go.
My goodness, this game is...
All right.
So back on the asteroid, we know what this presents for King. Obviously, being able to ending grabs, still be getting the benefit of that nice little burst of damage like that, or maybe it might even result in just extra wall.
Hey,
carry
down
in
forward
different
2-1 again.
situations, but
They're back on this stage. So, honestly, there have been a lot of floor break
high flat,
stages.
short of the wall.
I think it's kind of alarming how many floor break stages there have been.
Punch with a grab there.
I can only imagine how happy King would be about that. Wow, tons of left flamingo. Back 4. Running giant swing.
I'm gonna grab you. Swing into the wall.
So how's it gonna feel?
That did
Let's find out.
borderline a third HP. Maybe even
Activate through the pressure now.
a little more.
Instant smash from Edge.
Uh-oh.
For some wall
No
pressure.
heat state.
Activate
He's
the
fighting
return
against a
from the
King who does
John.
another running giant swing.
Break it.
Great choice.
Ooh,
Okay, throws. The John is finding the throw breaks. Oh, no reaction again. He's dead.
Run up and throw him after that. Advantage, the John now.
Backdashing.
Now, a lot of
Single
these
jab.
runs, like you'll see that Edge feels that the John is going to press on round open, right? So he's back.
Oh, wow. Back 3 tornado off of the airborne slash kick.
Should be able to take this one to the wall. Nice. It's a good splat.
Ha.
He's got the store for
Okay.
him. Wave dash
Side step 4, getting away from the wall and enforcing some offense at the same time. Great choice. Muscle armor. Doesn't spend it. Instead goes for the heat smash. Another no reaction. Oh, big whiff, but he was looking for the heat burst, so he didn't whiff punish with the launch. Going for as much healing as possible. Uh-oh. Good thing he healed, though, because that was lethal. Forward 4? No. Forward 4, neutral 2.
Right in the base of the spine. That's gonna hurt.
The John running away with it right here.
2-round lead on the verge.
Down jab, beating the pressure. Small punish. Uh-oh, the John finding nice sidesteps. Uh-oh, duck while standing 2-3. Breaks the floor immediately. Take that resource away from King. Backlash tailspin. Heat burst bound. Clean wall carry. Very stable. 4-4-3. Sidewalking. He wanted to make sure that the John could not get away from the wall. And now this extra pressure is what he earned by playing so positionally aware. Gave up his mix-up to confirm that position, saying you're staying at the wall and then I'll beat your ass again. Hold that thought. Running giant swing. Tech roll, of course. I've seen blue ranks play better. I guarantee you have not. If you are looking at this gameplay and you said I've seen blue ranks play better, your glasses are thicker than mine and you don't have them on. Running Shining Wizard. Oh. Okay, they're whiffing like blue ranks. That's true. Oh, the heat smash catching the sidewalk. The John about to run away with this one. Counter hit forward neutral 2.
The John 4-3 advantage here in this first of 5 set.
He's looking good. He is looking good.
You know, I was saying that I thought Edge was going to run away with it. But here, the John is on set point.
Calculations in his head right now.
Edge sitting on the stage select.
Do you think if we get a... Oh, this is a pretty big stage, right?
Let's go
So,
5070 Ti Edge. It's T1, man. Come on.
change depending on who gets the wall first, right?
You guys are representing the Tekken community, and you're doing a fantastic job, actually. That's exactly what the Tekken community would do. All right, on the beach. Nice punish. So if, like, listen, I'm not the one in Korea fighting for my life here, but I think Edge has what he needs to win. Ducking the down forward 2-1 is going to pay off a lot. Perhaps reacting to that unbreakable throw out of the Jaguar run. Pretty crucial. Because his offense is working. He is smoking the John in this corner. Perfect? 22-second perfect? Counter it down for 2. The John didn't rip it. He wants to close out. You have to wonder if there's nerves. Oh, double sidewalk left. The movement is great, but he can't find the punish. Muscle armor. Over neutral 2. Nice down forward 2, clipping the sidewalk left. Nice wall carry.
Nice wall splat here.
T-chart setup! Oh, good sprint kick, good sprint kick, good sprint kick.
You ain't doing that to me.
Yeah, that had me sweating for a bit. Hell sweep, DF4 catching the duck again. You remember how after the first game, some gray name in the chat, because everybody in YouTube is a gray name, said Edge keeps getting low parry, he has to go mid. Now he's going mid. When it's 3-4, last hit HP, now he's going for the mid read. And now the John, who doesn't want to drop this game, that mind game becomes way scarier. Now he's sidewalking and eating the homing moves. The low, unblocked there, he blocks one. This is where it gets exciting, is where you save the reads for near the very end. But against King, you don't have a lot of HP to play around with getting your launch punishable low block. Over the down jab. Oh, low again. Mid. Oh, safe. Oh no! Ah, whiffs! And then he found the low. He caught the John whiffing twice and was so confident in going for the low. Do you see what I'm saying? It is not as simple as I got low parried. I need to go mid now. He saved it for 3-4, back to the wall, hitting him with the mid. The John starts thinking about it. Then the lows come in. This is TEKKEN! This feels like I'm watching me versus Speed. That's a lot of self-glaze King player. No, I'm kidding. It is. Like, I I would say that that's a good analog for how you guys play. 4-4.
One person's gonna walk out here.
Last time I think Edge 3-0'd him here. Whiff, no down forward 2. Oh, oh, what a late throw break. Chest bump. Running giant swing. Nice break from Edge. Every round matters here. Shove. The forward 4-3 was way too slow. Knee him in the face. Forward 4. Uh-oh. Every read is working. Oh, nice duck. Ba, ba, ba. Heat engage. Okay, backdashing the 1-2. He's spacing. Uh-oh. Whiff. Oh, counter hit trade. Oh, he's going low over and over again. Nope. No confirming the counter hit. He switched his throw. He went for the 1 throw. Oh, what a block. Oh, the second hit of the string. Oh, man, these guys are nervous. This is fire. DF4. Nice flying eagle. Huge damage. Half HP, permanent health. No gray health. Back to the wall. Heat burst right away. The muscle armor had expired. John's fishing. The John's fishing. And Edge is the fish. Floor break. Oh my goodness. Chain throw broken. Heat smash. Just wants to reestablish pressure. No low parries yet. Oh, wall splat 1-1. The floor break is active. King gets one shining wizard combo. Oh, he read the muscle armor with the 2 throw. He did not go for that read until 4-4. Floor break 1. You can't break the floor again, but the opportunity's there. +1 counter hit. Edge is, the John is going to take the floor for sure. No, the wall saved him. Oh, get up kick. Oh, sidestep was clean. Nice break. Oh, they jousted again. But this time the John picked the faster timing. No more floor breaks, but no more HP for Edge. Edge is on set point. I can't believe this is about to kill him, man.
Excellent work. And just like that, set point for the John.
No more floors. Chain throw. He's trying it. The John will go for chain throws in the final round. He will go for sidestep hop knee. He will do everything. That's not the right punish. Or maybe it was. It was just a bit slow. No, didn't they make it -13? Oh my goodness. It's over. There's no way. There's no way Edge comes back from this. Duck. I spoke way too soon. That was a trap. I spoke it into existence. Perfect hex. Wake ups. Counter hit! Confirm! The game paused to let him confirm it, and we're going to a final round.
Final round. We got T1 Edge.
Holy moly. Backdashing away muscle armor from a distance. You can make a read on that muscle armor, but is it the right time? No counter hit. No duck. Oh, he flash ducked up ready for what? Stop bending over. Stand up. DF4. Oh. Oh, no counter hit. Bro, this is with punish. Oh, what was that? Oh, no. Oh, this combo is insane. Backlash. The bicycle kick. He's dead. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 5-4. It could have gone either way.
And it was to me, the heat usage. No, throughout the whole set, he got most return from heat. Just pound for pound. Especially the last what happened to interrupt the John in his
boy.
It was kind of hit down by 4. Yes.
God. Great first set. Oh my God, I almost peed myself. That was sick.
Cut to this last round as well. It's throughout the course of the set.
Amazing.
Overall was able to
amazing. Amazing.
From heat activation is what it felt like.
Yeah, it looked like he was being
oh, that was fire.
And if that's a taste of what we have to look forward to this weekend, for the rest of this weekend anyway, you got
man.
You guys are lucky, man. Y'all got a doubleheader. You got 2 first to 10s coming up. Atif versus me versus Martin.
Oh, that was so sick.
Legacy at this point. I think we say that. Yeah, it's a legacy rivalry match. And this is all just for fun. This is just the appetizer. Tomorrow when we get to the team battle, it ends up a 7v7. I don't know. We were talking about it. It looked like it might have been a 14 versus 7 at some point. I don't know.
That sounds like you're jumping somebody, but hey, you know.
But stay tuned for that tomorrow. And
wait, I didn't mean to delete that message. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to delete these messages. I'm a noob when it comes to YouTube chats.
In so much of the content, they bought into it in such a hard way. They wanted it more than anybody else. It felt like.
I felt that John was scared at the end. He wasn't finishing any down forward 2-1. I think it's the move and use many heat bursts instead of good. Yeah, I mean,
that last combo was clean.
That last combo was clean.
Medium skin tone fire.
Thank you for the generosity, Slicker Gaming and Nico. Yeah, so the John stopped ripping the down forward 2-1s, started using a lot more heat burst. You could see that Edge was just finding positions to stop running into the down forward 2-1s, right? And he was ducking plenty of them, enough for the John to adjust. The John is really good at ripping the down forward 2-1 as like his layer 1 offense, right? But as the set goes on, you could see Edge's ducks have it like taking their toll on his willingness to keep ripping it. Because once Edge started ducking it, it was like, man. Oh, what a set. Ooh-wee. Oh, boy. What happened to the Twitch stream? Yeah, due to licensing restrictions, I'm only allowed to restream this on YouTube. Why didn't he whiff confirm the down forward 2-1? Whiff confirm? Like whiff the down forward 2 and rip the 1 anyways? Edge stopped running into it. B, can you oil up for the Arslan knee match? Somebody shoot that guy. Why didn't he hit confirm? Oh, yeah, it's definitely a nerves thing, right? The down forward 2 counter hit confirm. Like, I'm pretty sure Edge can react to the Jaguar run high throw, right? They're on offline PC. But nerves was getting the better of both of them. Edge got some amazing whiffs that he 1-2 punished, you know? The human factor. See, if it was my king, I wouldn't have lost like that. I would have lost faster and worse. I like the way you move. Can you show that weird king flip into the body slam setup? I think, what did he do? Heat dash into jump over? Which game was it? Game 2? Oh no, it was on Yakushima, right?
That's okay. Here we go. In
King player, the screen that Edge's high kick makes it. Don't start expecting that. He should stay alive after this one, but let's see what's for breakfast.
Oh yeah, here. So it's down forward 2 combo into Jaguar run, strong aerial tailspin, shoulder realign, dash, jump over moonsault. That is diabolical. Did he have to do that? He did. Because Shining Wizard doesn't kill here. So he wanted... That is so diabolical. Those are some... ranked is going to be atrocious if I run into a king. Man. Everyone's going to do that now, I know. You think Atif is going to play Kuma? I think it's going to be a drag mirror. I think both players have this very, like, I want to get better, I will fight approach, right? I don't, like, Atif, he can counterpick, but I don't think he wants to counterpick. I think he wants to win the mirror. No, this is strictly exhibitions. This doesn't count towards the overall score. It's probably interruptible, but I can guarantee you that Edge was not ready for that. Like, I don't know anybody who jump over moonsault. Like, come on. There's something really cool about a cracked mirror match. Cracked mirror match with characters that enable the cracked gameplay, right? Like, would you, like, if you know Melee at all, there's a difference between a Fox mirror and like a Jigglypuff mirror, right? It just plays differently. So, in the same way, there are two cracked players, two of the fastest players in the modern Tekken scene. Two of the fastest players playing a character that plays steroidal Tekken, right? Like, if you think of Yoshimitsu Yoshimitsu is not really a Tekken character. He's a rule-breaking character, right? That forces people to play slower. Dragunov is a Tekken character who is currently chemically augmented. So what do you think is the most unwatchable mirror in Tekken 8? I think... that's a good question. I think an Elisa mirror would definitely be rough. Clive mirrors are funny in a meme way. But pre-nerf Clive mirrors were horrible. Jin mirrors I don't think have to be bad. I watched Speed Kicks versus Run It Black. That was fun to watch. A Jun Kazama mirror might be rough. A Jun mirror might be rough. What is the Unleashed format? Okay, so if you missed the explanation, the Unleashed format, there's 2 days of competing of the actual tournament. Day 2 is a Waseda style event. Day 3 is an Unleashed format event. Okay? They're 2 separate tournaments, so to speak. Or 2 separate events. Unleashed format is a bunch of first to 2s. Every set win is 1 point. First team to 13 points. But you cannot play 2 sets in a row, and you have to sit out if you're eliminated. Once everybody's eliminated, they rebuild the teams, then you go again. Okay, we're back. Narya, Mulgold, Edge, CBM, Mo-Il. I missed the 2 people in the back.
Ladies and lads, welcome back to Pakistan versus Korea live from Seoul. Years in the making, but we're finally here, man, and today's exhibition day is only a taster. But if that last set was anything to go by, we're going to have a banger of a weekend. Brown man, that was a crazy first set there.
That was crazy, but my man Spag, the legend, welcome.
It's good to be here. Good to be with you as well.
Do you think
man,
any of the
commentating.
formats
Like I said,
give some sort of advantage to the regions? Yeah, I've been saying the long set format I think benefits Korea, but it's not to the point that Pakistan is like gonna get washed, right? I think it is to Korea's comfort to play the long set. But Pakistan, as we just saw, can still win easily, right? Easily is probably the wrong word. Oh boy. Look at all these first places, man. UFA 2022, the mix-up 2023. This is Tekken 7. Rev Major. Third in the TWT Finals. DreamHack Summer. Esports World Cup, bro. This guy's a menace.
There's too many to list, but look, we got the most recent ones. We got STL champion, first place, 2024, Red Bull Golden Letters.
Dude's a demon.
You know about that one, 2024, Esports World Cup, first place, took home a fat stack on that one. And then we got DreamHack Summer, first place, TWT Finals 2023, third place, and it goes back from there. But just last year alone, those 4 achievements are, you know, I would have to have 10 careers to even match that.
And they actually, in between that, he also won UFA, which was, you know, another first place. They're 5 tournaments in a row. But talk about Artif, though. You said arguably the most successful Dragunov player. Well, this is the other argument that you can make as well for Artif, because although he didn't, you know, get a lot of first places last year, he did win.
Yeah, this will be saved.
As you can see. But second place Tekken World Tour Finals, second place EVO 2024, and second place in the Esports World Cup. He was one of the most consistent, if not the most consistent player when it comes to these big occasions, right?
So, if you weren't following the last TWT season, the reason Atif versus Ulsan is so crazy is because Atif looked unbeatable. Atif looked completely unbeatable. And then he ran into Ulsan. Atif was the favorite to literally win everything. And then he got 5-0'd by Ulsan. Literally, we were speechless. It was like this guy was supposed to be the one who would never lose to anybody. Ever.
Let me tell you, right now,
except maybe Arslan Ash. But the thing about Atif is he has a noticeable nerves problem. So what he is fighting to overcome this second place curse is not a Tekken player thing, but a competitor thing, right? As a competitor, he is noticeably missing the clutch that Arslan Ash has. But I think if you watch Atif at his peak, he feels like the best Tekken player in the world. Like, it doesn't feel normal how good he is.
You saw it leaving Atif and entering.
It does not feel normal how good he is at the game.
Because he went in like he knows what he's
So,
yeah. But even then he was like,
as somebody who also has a big nerves problem, I'm very excited to hopefully see Atif do well.
okay, let's go. And you saw him pop
It's hard because I'm also a big Ulsan fan. Regardless, we're gonna get really good Tekken. It's just like, oh man.
What do you think?
You know,
Star player of Team Korea?
You've got to say like Team Korea, I think
this is a very oh man type of set, regardless of what happens.
The old generation and the new generation, both, taking over.
That's it. Yeah. And when it comes to this exhibition, of course, the actual Pakistan versus Korea tournament starts tomorrow. It's Saturday and Sunday, but today, even though it's just an exhibition, I think this is going to play into the mind games of it. You know, if Atif's able to get a win here, or if Ulsan continues his domination over Atif, it's going to play a big role in this weekend's exhibition tournament.
All right, and we get this one going. So we have Falcons, Atif versus DNF Ulsan.
Oh, here we go. It's already starting. First to 10, a super duper long set. Oh my goodness. Dragunov mirror as foretold. QCF1 whiffing. Open up. And recall, at the EWC match, the first to 5, game 1, Atif won, I think, with either a double perfect or a perfect in the first round. So what is impressive is Ulsan was going down and still able to make the comeback game by game. It was not like Ulsan was sweeping Atif every single game. It was making comebacks and adjustments mid-game. It was very, very sick.
He's got to win, what, another 29?
Down forward 2 raw, just like this. Atif starting very dominant. And this is what I mean, where I'm glad it's Season 2. Both players know what they're working with. Both players know what they're fighting against. There's not, like, as many knowledge checks or, like, unoptimized cheese. You're seeing them at their, more or less, the peak of their skill for this season. Which is why this feels like the season finale. Is we're getting them playing at what should be their best. The strongest they will be for this version of Tekken. Back 4-3. Single jab, hard duck. FDX combo low. Oh yes, this is gonna be a set. I'm so excited. Oh my god.
Esports World Cup, same thing happened. 2 rounds up first game and also 3 rounds in a row.
Okay, nice. Great start for Atif.
I know you press it here. Hold this real quick. Taking it to the wall.
Atif's combos are also very abnormally good. Like, it's not just that he has good combos on Dragunov. He can pick up Fang for like as like a counter pick in one game and instantly have some of the best Fang combos you've ever seen. Atif is abnormally good at the neutral game, at the mind games, at the combo game. He literally, his only weakness is his nerves. Literally his only weakness. So it is so cool to watch him playing well. Aside from the FDX combo into the low parry, which was a great show of composure, by the way, that's exciting. In fact, I would argue that that's a good sign for Atif. If he can mess up the combo, instantly recover low parry and rage art, like he's more or less looking sharp. Sidestep right down forward 1. And what's cool about the Dragunov mirror is both characters have good movement and good pokes. So you're going to see them move around each other a lot too. It's not just the straight haymakers that you would assume. It's a lot of delayed timing running too. It's a lot of hard callouts in the side steps. Look at this forward movement. He knows Ulsan is not going to put out some keep out unless he has a good idea of when Atif is not going to blow him up for it. So he's playing around with his offensive timing. But Ulsan found a lot of HP back really quickly. Hasn't even gotten to the heat yet. Sidestep Heber's last hit!
Oh, okay. Went into
One frame too late.
Works out for Atif there. One round up, second game. Back for 3. Once again, I don't know how Atif does
QCF4 on a delay. Down 2 to catch the sidewalk. That's so cheap that Dragunov has a low that crushes highs that is basically homing. Big hatchet kick, confident. Uh-oh, counter hit the running 2. And then counter hit the back 4. Atif, 5 straight rounds? Can Atif 10-0 Ulsan? I stole that from my chat, but I'm claiming it as my own. Down forward ones, off of the dashes, try to catch sidesteps. Wow, jab, jab, jab.
Yeah, a lot of jab pressure. Dragunov has one of the better jabs in the game, man. It has a really,
Playing from a bit of a distance here, fishing.
always has been.
Full crouch low on the wake up. Uh-oh, sidestep, just a small 2-1, nothing crazy. Whiff, punish!
staggering those timings and just trying to get the other
Shoulder, no punish? Oh my god, that sidewalk looked like it was past it, but down 2 tracking is insane. 2-hit string. Oh, second hit, or second and third hit. Whoa, whiff! Ulsan, not whiff punishing as sharp as normal. I spoke too soon.
wow, scoops him up.
Dude, can I control the future? That's
That's crazy. And
he course corrected immediately.
That was an amazing step. Down 2, you don't usually see sidestep, but in that situation,
Jab,
he was able
down
to
2 goes
sidestep.
underneath.
Yeah.
Atif not slowing down, counter hit slide. He's got a clean 40%. Nice counter hit jab, converting immediately to QCF4. Down 2. 2-hit string. Oh, too slow.
Let it rip that time, was expecting
Crouch dash after the back 4-2.
about 3-4 times.
Simple combo to finish. Yeah. Oh, he didn't even need it.
And that's going to be it. 2-0 for Atif right now. 6 rounds to 1. And that QCF1 is being used a lot by Atif. It's not only just a really good whiff punisher, but it seems like he's using it in situations where he knows Ulsan's going to sidestep.
Yeah, Atif's QCF1 placement feels like an electric.
And the whip punish. It's working really well.
He makes
We've gone to character
he
selection
makes
now.
Dragunov feel like he has an
It
electric.
is not character locked. No. If he wants to switch character, he can, but I just don't know if Ulsan's been playing any other character. And he himself has said that Dragunov, with his style,
What's the different strategy in a first to 10 versus first to 5 versus first to 10? I don't think it's going to be similar, right? But obviously there are things. It's a bigger stamina test. In a first to 5, you have to make your cash out read sooner. I don't think there's a complicated answer to the difference in strategy. It just is more taxing. You get more time to make more nuanced adjustments in a first to 10. Nice, underneath. QCF4 counter hit? Uh-oh, nice block. Run up 2 throw, taking the corner position. 1-2-1, just pushing his way out of there. Doesn't bother going for a max heat usage and nice bait. Ulsan's priority there is just push out of the corner, don't get wall hazarded, don't get blasted in the corner. Nice jab challenge. 1-2, no counter hit, so he held back on the 3rd hit. Double crouch dash. Ulsan moving forward.
He's got those cancel loops.
We're sneaking.
I love it. No duck on the 2nd hit, but that's fine. 1-2-1, found the counter hit. Wall hazards right there. Delayed running 4. Oh, he shimmied into the QCF4. Hatchet kick 1. 1-2-1 counter hit. Great placement from Ulsan.
That's a fan favorite right there. We'll all be hit by it.
See, like 2-0 would be so scary in tournament, right? But in the first to 10, Ulsan can find this comfort and find those 1-2-1s. In this case, though, he got a little bodied there. Nice high wall splat, extra hit. Running 2. 2-1 counter hit, frame trap. The fundamentals, boys. The fundamentals. 1-2-1 chip. Going mid, not greeting, and a nice duck on the 2nd hit.
Getting back on the board here.
Down 2. Ulsan content to keep moving even though he's getting clipped by down 2, right? You don't see him looking to make a read on the low. He's letting Atif continue to call out his sidestep or his inactivity with the down 2, and he's not tripping about it. He blocked that one, but he was letting so many of them go. I wonder if those will turn into low pairs later in the set. Running 2, forward 3, trying to catch a sidewalk. 1-2-1 counter hit again.
Final round here in our 3rd game.
Beautiful.
All right. Smack him at the wall near the lose. Make sure you wash your hands, ladies and gentlemen.
I think the wall blast is still available, right?
Down 2, nice block. There it is. Starting to call it out. Down 2ing on his down 2s of his own. Called out again.
Block and punish. down two.
And look at how much damage he got off of that, right? He's at 60% lead off of down 2 blocks and a few pokes. But Atif has poked back. Oh, he tried to whiff punish, almost got baited. Oh, Atif is gaming right now, bro. Back! 4-3 raw. Oh, fuzzy duck!
Heat smash whiff punish, had that locked and loaded like a missile.
Fuzzy duck on the forward 3 homing option and whiff punished in time with the heat smash.
But as soon as
Nodders.
saw whiff, that heat smash was locked and loaded. He's on the board now, 2 games to 1.
Okay. All right. Gonna go to the stage select.
Yeah.
Random. Oh, Phoenix Skate. Yo, shout out to Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stage gimmicks in this one, actually. So there's a lot more to consider. It's an interesting size, and we've got some interesting angles on the wall. I want to see what they do with those.
Definitely. Let's see, man. Floor blast available as well. You know, there is an option now that you can go into tournament settings and do rematch with different settings.
Yeah, in tournament mode.
Yeah.
There's that's going to be really good for the upcoming Tekken World Tour. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
gets the hit. Oh, we're doing that. Whenever I see someone cancel that, I'm just thinking no.
Down 2. Nice. Sidestepping the wall rising 4 is impressive there.
All right, Russian Assault, look for his plus frame, checking with the jab, tracks him with that.
Nice counter hit jab. That's important. 1-2-1. UCF4. Nice counter hitting the running 2 on his own. So that's the mix up, right? Dragunov has to do a deep running 2 to catch your sidewalk. Otherwise, you'll get evaded. But if the Dragunov that's doing the running 2 is delaying it, the defending Dragunov can 1-2-1 to snipe.
But I don't know what the thing is now.
I think it's still 3+4. I think it's 3+4.
They made those tilt, those 3 tilt.
Nice. Down back 2-1. Lots of pokes and little forward shimmies. Homing attack. What a whiff punish. That was like so on point.
Back 2-1.
Sidestep. Oh, smallest sidestep into a counter hit down forward 1 and found a low parry. Atif's small Tekken in that round was ridiculous.
But yeah, man, I mean, you don't want the set to run away from you.
Small forward dashes, gets counter hit.
Waking up now a little bit.
Hey, Ulsan. Ulsan seeming to do better when he's playing more forward movement instead of trying to kind of find his timing against, or find Atif's timing and then like just fight back. Ulsan driving the interactions feels better for him, aside from the fact that his throw just got, or his armor just got thrown.
Time for a combo video.
Okay, I could hit.
Back 4-2, combo dropped, full crouch low, broke the throw. Running 2, Ulsan driving a little more. It does seem more successful to me. QCF4 hitting grounded, that's not going to happen season 2. Nice heat smash. I think this is, I don't think it's character locked.
The third game for himself, but 4th game overall. Nice walk, nice
Okay,
walk.
back 1+2.
Plus frames, trying to stop him from moving.
Down forward 3+4. Nice counter hit 1 jab.
Hive mind, it's a hive mind.
Oh, that down forward one was a counter hit on his down 2.
Down to counter hit. Running 2.
The speed of the decision making is still so fast. Wow, beautiful whiff punish QCF1.
You cannot test his whiff punishment.
Dragon over lead tree.
Oh, dropped combo.
Unfortunately.
1-2-1. He can kill here as long as Atif doesn't get the heat engage that heals him all the way. This is so ugly. Atif spending the heat smash right away, just wanting to end it. Crouch dash doesn't rip the hide. This is brutal. Beautiful small Tekken, man. Beautiful small Tekken. This is awesome.
Keeping up now with the in-close poke mind game that Ulsan was able to apply against him in the Tekken World Tour Finals and as well as the Esports World Cup. You know, he's utilizing the jab down for 1. He's sidestepping alongside Ulsan. He's playing that in-close poke game way better than before.
I would say not even keeping up. It seems like he's able to get ahead a lot of the time and make Ulsan have to hesitate or question some of these options. And by the time he's thought about it, he's already getting hit.
That's it.
Canceling.
Sometimes it's all about just the approach, man. Like how do you
Ulsan using forward movement to get out of like a bad wall position. Atif kind of content to just back up.
with the jabs down for 1. We know that Atif plays not just
Interesting that Atif is choosing to slow down here. Wow, rising 2. Atif came to play, and it is so cool to watch. Optimized combo. You see what I'm talking about? Optimized combo. Saves his heat because now he can create a horrible checkmate situation or just simply block punish.
Unfortunately, Atif on the board here.
Keeping that momentum up. Making it really hard for
Down forward 1. Oh my goodness. Atif's down 2 placement just seems to be so difficult. Now that Ulsan's sidewalking, eating the running 2, I can't believe the crouch dash went underneath that, man. Nice duck. While rising 2 was too fast. That was a throw break, and it got punished by another throw. Yo. Perfect.
golden letters. Arthif running a train on Ulsan right now. But
What did
can
he
Ulsan
say?
stop it?
Did he say running a train on the bro?
Trying to now take the lead here, but you can see
Nice sidestep. Down 2 again.
Kick back a bit and make
The down 2s are paying off. Ulsan had a round where he was blocking a ton of them, but that duck does matter. That duck does matter.
Ulsan once Artif got on the wake up.
Yep.
Clean water.
QCF4 hitting grounded.
QCF4 hitting grounded.
1-2-1 counter hit Ulsan. When he finds those, the round tends to go his way. Doesn't rip it this time. He still has a lot of heat gauge to work with. That makes sense. He spends it now. Counter hit jab was beautiful there. But if not for that counter hit trade, Atif would be dead. 1-3. Wow. Giving up the wall position, just backing up. Gets counter hit 3 hits. Oh, 1-2-1. He found it. He found it. He found it. That was good.
Next time. Ulsan there was like, nah, not having it.
Running 2 gets counter hit by down 2. Dash down 2 while rising 2 trade. Jab to convert the combo. Beautiful. Nice adjustment to get the wall tornado. This move is insane, man. Nice. Slide. Pushing the aggression. Wants to just kill Atif here. Atif full crouch out of the defensive situation. Jab down 2. Here we go. Like, I don't know. It just feels like when Ulsan decides to speed up and take initiative, he does so much better. Power crush. Launch punishable slide, but it doesn't bother him. Yeah, here we go. Down 2s. They're scrapping now. Less of Ulsan defending, trying to find some movement options. He's going in. Double down 2 into a low parry. He said, I seen what you tried to do to me. You did it last time. Oh my goodness, this wall carry. QCF4 saving his heat. He's looking for 1-2-1. Hatchet kick got counter hit. I can't believe Atif found that. After all the 1-2-1s Ulsan has done, this could be it. Heat smash. Pushing out of the wall. Last chance of the unbreakable tackle.
What's he gonna do? A wake up.
Hatchet kick! Unbelievable! He picked the slower low that would exactly kill, and he caught Atif standing up. Oh my god.
That was very important there in that situation because it was a difference between 3-2
Wow.
and 4-1. You don't want to be 4-1.
Ulsan waking up.
Good start for you in the first attempt.
Down 2 is -1 on hit, which is why you see Atif retaliating, playing his frames.
They won't do this at the end of the round. It's too dangerous or slow or punishable. It's like, no, I'm crazy. I'm gonna do it whenever. You're gonna have to deal with it.
Definitely. Right, we go.
Floor break stage, so QCF4, speaking of which, and the 1+2 throw. Oh my goodness, a small with punishment ball standing 4. Shimmies, yes. Ulsan figuring out that he can't really just let Atif attack him because Atif is so good at attacking that he'll never find anything outside of the 1-2-1s. But Ulsan trying to fight for some control seems to be a bit better because Atif's not only beating you up, he's calling out your sidesteps with the down 2s. He's calling out your sidesteps with the delayed running 2. He's calling out your attempts to retaliate with his immediate timing moves himself. So if Ulsan's not giving problems for Atif, nice, then Atif is able to build his offense on a blank canvas that is Ulsan's body, right? Nice sidestep. You gotta fight back. You gotta establish some control, in my opinion. Down 2. While rising 1-2, nice. Canceling into the crouch dash stance. 1-2-1, but no counter hit confirm. Pushing back with just 1-2s. There's the down 2s. Nice. Sidestep down jab. 1-2-1 counter hit. Atif was piecing him up. This is gonna be ugly. Power crush. Opportunity. Opportunity off of that punish. Canceling into the full guard. The 1-2-1. Oh my goodness. Last hit. You have to wonder if he could have just gone for the wall splat. Oh, he did a raw down 4-2 to beat a down 2 to beat the sidestep button. Oh, that was disgusting.
I noticed before a couple times when he did block that, he did while standing 4, and if that was intentional, I feel like
cancel. Atif keeps canceling back 4-2 into the crouch dash. Beautiful wall splat. See QCF4 floor break. Okay. Damn. He's holding the duck. Crouch dash. Yes, he called it out. He called it out. Atif's been canceling the back 4-2 into crouch dash every time. I cannot believe he found this mid heat engage. No, he did not have the Atif combo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, what a duck. Atif will rage art. Nice duck. 1-2. That's not enough. Atif healed. Oh.
Is it going to be an even set right now here?
2-2. Ulsan's punishment not looking very sharp. Outside the... He found the rock. Couch dash
He
too.
catch that in. I think he was waiting for that one.
Nice high wall splat. We love that. Floor break.
It's gonna hurt. Ulsan still hasn't taken it so far.
Down jab. Uh-oh. Here come the down twos. Nice block. Counter hit down two. Heat burst. Down forward 1. Yes. Gotta call out. Yes. Beautiful Atif. Aware that Ulsan called him out for that last time, and that Atif's been getting away with back 4-2 crouch dash over and over and over again, baiting the back 4-3 and then ducking under. Heat smash completely whiffs. Down 2, tracking the sidewalk left. This is a big round. He needs to win. QCF4 hitting grounded. Not gonna happen. Season 2 crouch dash. Down 2.
Balls from Atif there. Goes for the down 2 to finish it off.
Beautiful.
It's
4-2.
always in these final round situations where these guys are willing to take risks because they have to, right? They want to close it out.
No fear.
And there we go, 4-2 now for Atif. First to 10, ladies and lads. It is first to 10.
Got a long way to go.
This is mad sweaty.
Fly,
Who am I rooting for? It's hard.
As good as this, you blink.
It's hard because I'm a fan of both players. Atif has like a big reason to win this.
Okay. He's going to the clap.
Not that Ulsan doesn't, but like the second place curse, getting kind of wiped twice. I think Atif has a huge incentive to prove himself here, right?
Atif's face right now as well. This does mean a
But
lot to this supporter because you rarely see
but
someone
Ulsan,
trouble, right?
I'm like, if I had to pick a style preference, I like Ulsan's better, but it's not by a lot. Both of these players are high speed,
Big call out of the start there.
beat ass type of players. Although Ulsan is a bit more defensive naturally. 1-2-1. He's changed costumes again.
QCF.
Both in
Doesn't Ulsan normally do the night vision goggles? I don't know if they own a costume. It's not like
cancel.
Smash Bros where you own a color of your character.
And it does so much.
Shoo!
Oh, they eat that.
QCF4 hitting Stray. Look at this combo video, bro. Oh my god! Oh, he died.
I do know QCF4 is
Oh.
so, you know, they're giving the fans what they want.
I mean, it was
for
an
now.
Evo Award nominee for...
Yeah,
what was it?
Wait.
Best move.
Isn't it like...
I mean, it should have won.
It's like 6 p.m. in Korea, right? Isn't Atif fasting also?
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be sidewall. Let's see what he's got here.
Is he playing like this on an empty stomach? Because that would be crazy.
1-2-1 though.
Go. Flips him over.
While traveling, it's allowed to skip? Oh, okay, okay. I didn't know that. Damn, but he's pacing him up. Dude, the food is powering him up. Who cares? Dude, can you imagine playing Tekken on an empty stomach? I can't play Tekken if I miss breakfast. I start raging. I need like perfect sleep, meditation. I need like my tea and sugar if I'm gonna play properly, bro.
I gotta keep aligning myself. I can't rely on my move to always do that.
Step on him.
I have to do it myself and then employ it. Now you see these guys do it like it's breathing. They'll do it.
Ha! Running 2. Running 2. Oh, nice jab out of it. But Atif's gonna pay attention to that. Sidestep heat burst. Wall position is horrifying. Sidestep duck. Heat smash burning away at Atif's meter and piecing him up, not giving him a chance to use any of that heat. Down 2. Trading down 2s. This time Ulsan finds the block. Again, Ulsan's aggression tends to be successful, even though Ulsan would describe himself as more of a safe defensive player who does enforce like fast decision making over and over. His offense is good. I like it. Unfortunately, Atif is beating the dog shit out of him right now. 1 jab. Running 2. He still has heat. Hatchet kick. Here we go. Dash heat burst. Down 2. It's happening. But he can only survive 2 down 2 blocks. Full counter hit string. Oh, he hard ducked.
Another final round. How many final rounds is that in a row?
A lot. A lot. And we get no complaints from me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, slide. Nice back 2 mash on the slide. Down forward 1's doing tons of work. Stopping Atif from doing the down 2. Stopping any kind of running 2 nonsense and whiff punishing the preemptive QCF1 with a reactive QCF1. Ulsan finding his rhythm, finding his flow. Wall carry. Douche, douche, douche. While, oh!
Oh boy. One whiff punish gets the game on the board, and that is another message to Atif that no matter where we are in this set, I am ready with the whiff punishment. You cannot overextend against me.
Damn.
But you know, Atif has really good confidence when it comes to his timing. Like he feels he knows when you're going to come in, and how many times have we
They're in
seen
New
him
York.
versus the best players in the world catch them with things like back four.
Do you
back
see,
four
like, am I making this up? If you're watching this, doesn't it seem like when Ulsan decides to fight a little more, things tend to go his way? It feels like Ulsan is so far behind because when Ulsan loses a round by, like, just moving around, he gets blown up. But when he decides to start throwing hands, he's able to keep up.
Different approach from both players at the start of this round. Let's see what
Like, when Ulsan's just, like, poking with jabs and eating every down two because he's sidewalking, it doesn't feel good at all.
works here and there. Tracks a little bit on that heat.
Look at this. Ooh.
Flips him over.
Bat plus frames and then a quick down four. Love it.
It's a little down to this four there to finish it off there. Artif.
It don't feel good. It don't look good either.
Really strong, but Ulsan always works his way back in.
Facing QCF4. Oh, small whiff punish.
Punish in the QCF1.
Goes for the elbow. Top of the head.
Nice sidestep jab.
Checking with the back one. You know, maybe threatening with the second.
Oh, he's in his rear. He's in his rear. That was a horrifying situation. Counter hit 1-2-1.
One counter once again.
Full crouch low, disrespecting the situation. Well, it's his frame advantage, right? But he's, he's in crouch. Anyways, this is gonna hurt.
This is going to hurt. Now, okay. So
Atif looking for the activation window. 10 string. What are we doing? 1-2-1. He didn't finish the confirm. Heat smash is coming. You know it's coming down forward.
Nice, no respect there from Ulsan on the heat burst. Down forward one. Nice little check there. One round apiece.
Down two. Wow. He just ripped a forward 3 1+2 and it hit.
Pushing him to the wall.
Oh, that jab after the 2-1 was nasty. Small punish on the wall rising 2. Kick parry. Uh-oh, Ulsan figuring out that Atif wants to retaliate. Finding the 1-2-1 though. Full crouch.
Just something extra to think
Slowly peeling himself away from the wall. Now pushing Atif into the corner. Got counter hit. He mashed.
Into the rage art immediately.
Yeah, I like that option there from Arta because I think scaling wise is going to work out for him to get the kill, but also a wall was in the way as well, so that will get the round. Good stuff there from Artif.
And in a game that's so fast-paced and so mental stacked as this, you know, a few seconds of downtime can mean...
Whoa, what was that? Full crouch 4 and Atif went for the whiff punish that was a high. He was not like looking to confirm what whiffed. He was so locked in on like a hitbox is coming out, I'm going to whiff punish.
Staggering the timing there, goes for the low jab.
Counter hit down 2, going into the full crouch mix. Ulsan hard ducking, whiff punish. Oh! He was loading that whiff punish a year ago. And then that combo should have been, oh my god. That's unfortunate. And Atif making a great capitalization on a slight combo miscalculation. That was such a good launcher too. But Atif securing the 2-game lead. Crucial. So we're at a break point, 5-3. Some great whiff punishes. You're seeing some great reads coming out on these whiff punishes. But also some spaghetti. Also some spaghetti.
I did hear about that. Yeah, that guy's pretty good. Shout out to Yagami.
He's not so bad, man. Evo Award nominee. Probably should have been the winner, but you know.
I don't know. The fans voted, but let's see. I told him, I'm like, hey, you should do it again next year and see if we get it. He's like, I don't want to have to do that again. And I'm like, yeah, fair enough. You know what? All good. Don't worry about it. Just win Evo instead. It's all right.
Just win Evo.
Yeah.
Wow, counter hit while rising 4 in the neutral. Counter hit jab, dude. Ulsan's jabs are so good, man. Like, all of them are like counter hitting.
Very comfortable there. He's in his element when he's
Raw down 4-2. I respect that. And now he's in the corner, and this is ugly. Yo. Wow. Oh my god, no, he dropped the combo. Oh wow, finding the full confident. Wow, what a throw. Oh, counter hit. Oh my. He won that round? That was a crazy find on the back 1+2.
It's a game of inches, right? You gotta be careful. You gotta be always aware.
Yeah, try to go for the
Dash back 4-3. He caught Atif's sidestep button, found the heat engage. Oh my god, Ming. Yep. Oh, what the f? Okay, well, he got it.
Down 3, and that's 2 rounds up for Ulsan.
Did he perhaps think there was a wall explosion?
1-2? Oh, he wanted the wall explosion. Yeah, I see.
Ulsan 2 rounds ahead. Let's see if we can take the third one.
Deep running 2. Instant running 2. Counter hit 1-2-1 on the next running 2.
Look, I know you're gonna keep trying
Oh,
to-
what a trade. Can he convert? Ain't no way Dragunov is a fair character. Running 2. Holy moly.
Pressure, pressure. Look at the pressure.
Look at these 1-2s. Sidestep 1-2-1, and he knew not to spend the heat to get the wall splat, and that's why he can get this combo. Awareness. Awareness. 2-hit string. Nice block.
That was such a good play.
He needs this healing. Down jab. Anything to get as much health back as possible. Oh, he countered hit. Why are you mashing? You. Oh my god. Ew.
Ulsan
Ew.
closer.
Ew.
Never mind. Hold on.
What? He didn't die. Oh. Oh my god. What is this?
Yo, that was crazy. I nearly jinxed it. Yo, Ulsan, my bad. I nearly commentated this cursed that one.
No launch on the down 4 is crazy, bro.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
But an amazing
PDX punish, PDX combo, PDX neutral.
No launch.
I feel seen. I feel seen in this. Wow, quick rematch.
I think we're gonna see a lot of people in France even later on. So really
Oh my god.
down 2.
Sidestep, dude.
Yes, 1, but nobody hung that time. They're playing that range 0.
Whoa, starting to miss some punishes. 5-4. Empty crouch dashes, and he calmly sidesteps to the right. I love and admire how these pro players just move to the next play. There is no hesitation. Down 2. Nice mash.
Bud went for the last inning.
Tackle, of course. Get off of me, you creep. Get up kick.
Down 3.
That's rough.
Sneaky boy right
He
there.
lost the 3-way mix. That does not feel good.
A situation where he was trying to base something like that out, but it was max.
Oh
range
yes,
there.
Ulsan's moving forward. This is the Ulsan that tends to win these situations. Almost.
For it again.
Most. Low parry.
Nice low parry there
In
from
parry.
Ulsan. Gonna get a small
Good
combo,
joke,
has to be
VDX.
available as well.
No tornado. Oh, he's spinning.
Nice cancel there. 1, 2.
Rip
Trying
it.
to play that game
No
there.
back 4-3 hatchet kick. Down 2 counter hit.
Punish could have got back 4-3. That is minus 14.
Oh yeah, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Russian assault.
No duck. Nice.
Okay, he activates.
You know,
Nice,
they
respecting the
make
crouch dash again. Atif has earned the respect by
then people still don't understand
going
how
super hard
it is.
last time that interaction happened. Or maybe it was a few times ago.
Constantly.
Oh!
You see a lot of players always get
Oh! Small sidestep right. The power of Dragunov's movement. I swear, if every character could move like Dragunov, this game would be so fire.
Also I mentioned how with Kazumi over the years, how running 2 actually got weaker. So they reduced the tracking.
Down 2 counter hits. Going for more plus frames. Pushing his advantage states. Cleaning up the wall angle, and wow. That is so unlucky. Atif found a beautiful whiff punish between the 2 hits of the string, and then had a Tekken 8 moment. 1-2.
Trying to find the counter hit.
Look at these jabs everywhere. They've swapped sides in case that was unclear. I know there's a lot of Dragunov on the screen. Ulsan's on the left. Whiff.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, no rip.
About to let that rip, but he does it. Yeah. It's like
QCF
putting
4.
two mirrors against each
Nice
other.
block. Oh, it didn't connect. Oh, yeah.
Low jab, snuffed out.
Yeah, that 4-1 with a punish from Dragunov is super plus. It's very, very much. In that situation, you don't really want to be pressing buttons.
Okay.
Either way.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Down 2.
This character's such a plus frame monster, but when it's the same character against himself, you really see the knowledge. And
1-2-1. Ooh, big hatchet. Nice. 4-3 was blocked. Atif, or that's Ulsan. Ulsan. Dragunov players in general put out the forward 3 to try to catch your sidestep. Okay, so if you can sidestep block that, that's pretty cool. Counter hit. Plus. Oh, counter hit. Ugh. Ah, good. Fucking lord. Oh, he found the low parry. How did he find the low parry? He's healing. Oh, clean wall splat. Oh, life bars are equal.
Caught him standing.
Oh, he whiffed. He whiffed on the mat. Oh, he went plus, 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 and just let him flail.
Spag trying to cut out the middleman.
Down 2 underneath the jab. Hold on, Ulsan finding tons of momentum. Whiff. Oh my god, Atif is not getting big whiff punishes.
Whiff punish that has not been good.
Spag, yeah.
But his counter hit confirms have been amazing.
Okay, changing the string up. Nice sidestep back 4-3 to clean up the VDX combo! VDX combo! Oh my
Okay, he kept it going. He kept it going. That could have been a saving grace for Ulsan.
What is that misinput, man?
many times. There's a
Twice, I think, so far. We
Yeah.
just 2 times 2 minutes.
There was even a time after the round finished where he, I think tried to go for round 2 and got 4-2 there as well. It's a weird one, but 6 games to 4 now in this first 10.
Oh, this game, so fire. 5-5, it's 6-4.
We'll see. I mean,
Oh, what is he trying to get with that up forward two, man?
rounds start running soon.
Let me see.
Let's see, man. There we go. Back in.
Trade, Ulsan's favor. Down 2 for down 2 with punish QCF4.
Big for Atif.
BDX personally coached Atif before this exhibition match. Shoot that guy. Come on, man.
Confidence is to go.
4-4-2 raw.
Punish him running on the
2 hit string blocked. Ulsan's composure. Uh-oh.
Can't get it every time.
With 4-4 combo conversion? That was cool, man. That was so sick! But he still dies in one poke! All that work could amount to absolutely nothing! Oh, what a block! Ah!
Sidestep down 2, the classic.
Stuck in the
Wow.
mud. He didn't do anything there. He had the life lead, but Ulsan works his way back. Okay.
Ulsan is putting in fuzzy ducks with his backdash to try and catch a low. Sidestep hatchet kick. Ooh. Ooh, that was nasty.
Yo, man's gotta work at a Baskin Robbins or something, man. Pro scooper.
Yep, clean. This is gonna be so difficult for Ulsan to win. Toe kick, get up 4. Uh-oh, opportunity.
That could have been a bigger punish there for
Heat
Ulsan.
burst, heat smash, just getting away from the wall. Burning his meter. The tackle's gonna burn the rest of the meter. Break that leg! He's gonna push or he's gonna let Atif heat. Oh, he's gonna 1-2-1.
I'll use up his heat, but putting him in rage.
Dash jab after counter hit.
Wow,
He did a dash jab after eating a down 2, and then found a counter hit hatchet kick.
Life leads, but he's kinda safe.
Ulsan's read. This is what I meant by the first to 10 factor, right?
100%. If he has, it's like
Atif's reads continue to be on like very strong aggressive RPS on his opponent's options, right? But Ulsan is starting to pick these diabolical mash points that are only possible with this much data. He got hit and did a dash jab into a hatchet kick. Like,
what's the resplit? Got the style on him. Yep.
these reads are starting to get nasty.
But he's still in the lead.
Dash down forward 1, 3-0.
Shake my hands.
Do you see what I'm saying?
And we spoke about realigning a lot, like doing running 2 there, dash down forward 1, not going for just a simple down forward 1 straight away. These guys are always dashing and sidestepping with each other. They're dancing because they don't want each other to punish them.
Back to the urban square.
It's not always like, oh, how good am I? It's like, how good is my opponent as well? You're dancing.
Yeah, Ulsan is filthy sometimes. You know, he looks nice, he smiles, he makes jokes, his English is pretty good, and then he hits you with some bullshit. Like that while standing 3+4, or that while standing 3 was so nasty. Down on 2, counter hit, down 2 again, look at this. Full crouch, he took a page out of Atif's book. That move is broken. I cannot believe that didn't win the Evil Award. Ignition switch, sidestep heat smash, but he was a bit slow. Wow.
Back 4-3, all start on the board here. Look at the even up the set, 6 games to 6.
Uh-oh, he's doing strings.
Trying to threaten, maybe cause some hesitation.
Look at this. Remember how Ulsan was just moving and getting clipped by down 2s over and over? Atif is still fighting back. He's not slowing down, but you can see the comfort in Ulsan's movement.
I know, I'm used to knowing when the lows are though.
Nice punish. Here we go.
Even then, I'm like, first time I see it, I might lose that.
Atif gonna give us a combo video. Sidestep right to clean up the wall angle. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. QCF4. Yes, good. That's something we didn't see Atif do a lot until just now. Atif likes to do a delayed crouch dash to make you think the full crouch low is coming. And then he does the while standing safe kick, right? While standing 3 or while standing 3+4. What, does a delayed hop kick? But I wonder if Dragunov is just less likely to do it against Dragunov because of running 2.
1-2, 1-2.
Press him.
Yeah, but he caught him mashing again.
Okay, good confirm there from Ulsan.
Sidestepped, but didn't find a whip punish. Down 2. Yeah.
Getting him close to the wall,
Jabbing from a distance. Oh my goodness, the down 2s are piecing him up. Okay.
The down forward 1 again, backdash.
Ulsan wins these, bro. He won these like the past 6 times. Oh, he got a counter hit down 2.
Is incredible. The defense is crazy.
Oh my goodness, Atif tried to do a forward 3.
Oh, excellent.
I thought Ulsan was going to get counter hit there, but he just blocked. Oh my god, a small whiff. Oh, it looks like they're baiting each other's whiffs, but just barely not finding the whiff punish. Like they're swinging from that far. It has to be a bait, right? Oh my god, he caught him. Sidestep on the down forward one, a bit too slow to get the whiff punish. Sidestep heat burst, counter hits Atif 1-3. Uh-oh, minus 13. Counter hit slide wall position. You know the heat smash is coming. QCF!
Another final round.
Will he
That move is cheap.
Man, I don't know.
What? Sidestep, duck while rising, 2 perfect wall combo, knee him in the groin, punch him twice into the phone booth. Oh my god, that fire hydrant about to burst. Uh-oh, he found the heat burst. That's good. While standing forward, you stay in my box. Heat smash out. Sidestepping to get the wall. Block punish on the low. Oh, you are so done, buddy. Oh, into his rear. Tying up the set.
Ladies and lads, we have an even tight set here. 6 games to 6.
Ulsan is getting filthy with his reads, bro.
Oh boy. Ulsan's been blocking so many of these loads as well. Whenever Atif tries to go for that full crash down for 1, it has been getting...
Atif is always staying 1 game ahead, though. Ulsan can't seem to close that 1 game gap. Are we looking at the same scoreboard? Maybe, are you getting confused because of the costumes? Because it's reasonable. There's 2 Dragonovs. It's a lot to keep track of. 1-2-1.
I gotta keep fighting. I gotta stay locked in. Now, Atif trying to take the lead in this round so far. Trying to push
This stage is diabolical. That would have destroyed him, but the 1-2-1 did. Boop, boop. Yeah. He's going for the running 4. That's why he did the heat dash there. Last hit. Back 1+2. Down forward 1. What a round. Atif's combo game. Atif gives us combo videos in tournament sets against the best players in the world. Like, think about that. Think about that. Against other best players in the world. Atif gives us combo videos. Think about that. Oh, QCF1. I don't give combo videos against red ranks, bro. Let's be for fucking real. Save the heat. Yo, the sphere of silence? That down 2. 1-1. It's like that last round didn't even happen. While standing for small whiff punish, but it was very sharp. 1-2-1. So if you guys are getting bored of the mirror, what you want to look at, like, pick one Dragonov to look at and look at how the other Dragonov is countering what he's doing or trying to answer what he's doing, right? Like, look for every small poke, every small sidestep, each backdash, right? Those decisions, when you count like a backdash as 1 decision, a sidestep as 1 decision, and you see how many decisions they're making, that's what makes this cool. That was insane. That's what makes this cool. It's the APM and the sharpness and the confidence. Listen, you don't gotta like Dragonov after this, but that's the appeal of the mirror between these 2 players. Look at that, man. 7-6, keeping the lead. Huge.
And you know, the last set we had with Edge versus the John went down to final round in that first to 5.
Ulsan's running out of games to make his reads, right? Atif starts with a huge early lead. Ulsan starts making these nasty adjustments.
Love to see it. And as I always say, you see, I think
but
he's gonna bust out
there, at a certain point, Ulsan has to keep those reads up. You know? See you, the beast.
The whole
Back 1+2.
right now. All right, down forward 1.
Down 2. Yep. Nice. So the reads are circling back around. Down 2 hits. Atif mashes with the full crouch low. Or like takes his frames, I guess, because it is +1 in his favor. Beautiful whiff punish, bro. Like Atif resharpening his reads are all working again. More combo videos, bro. Like for real. For real. 2-hit wall combo. Yeah. Okay, not enough, but there's no, no gray health to work with. That's going to be a rough one.
Third time's the charm. Maybe next round he's gonna finish his down forward.
Running 2. 2-1. Beautiful. Got his rear. You know what's funny is it feels like the back turn combo doesn't even do that much compared to like a straight on combo as Dragonov. You would think the back turn combo gives a lot, 1-2-1, but doesn't spend the heat. I like that because he doesn't even take that big of a punish for it if Atif doesn't get the back 4-3. Beautiful sidewalk, right?
He's probably not going to be ready for me not to use the heat dash.
Yeah, that's one
So
thing.
and then you saw it happen. He's like, Jack,
Oh, beat it back 2-1. The second hit saved him from getting sidestep whiff punish.
Never ready to punish like a heat dash move when you have heat. You know,
They're moving.
if they don't go and pop you, right?
Full crouch low out of it. That's like the day one Dragunov. 4-4 into full crouch low. Uh-oh, Ulsan got caught ducking.
Down two.
Wow.
there again.
Pieced
Like
up.
a good RTF round.
Atif on the verge
Even though Ulsan
of an
gets
8th game.
lows, I think Artif
Or
just
going
keeps
up
very
8.
persistent and keep
You know what I
going
mean.
for it, right? No mix-up, mix-up.
You can't let people.
Yo,
previous- and
that whiff punish was
that's the
nasty.
trademark RTF of this set so far, right there. Those, well, they've both been doing it, but those.
Nice wall carry. It's always perfect. His wall carry is always perfect. Now he's shimmying and sitting in full crouch and then getting counter hit.
If they, like, they got your number for it, sometimes you gotta
This
keep
game
it
is sick.
a little bit. Minor changes can catch you. So
Nice counter hit.
your opponent stops your greatest tool from being destroyed.
Ulsan can find his own though. A 1-2-1 into wall splat would be disgusting here. Or that! Oh, that wasn't a clean wall splat. Full crouch low, nice block. He's smashing. Oh no, he's smashed hatchet kick.
Do it again. Do
He
it again.
saved it. He didn't blow the heat. He was trying to make the next read.
Nice cancel there.
Oh, what is this recharge?
Then the grab. There we go. The bar fight. That's
Wow, cold as
I don't
ice.
think anyone's even really used Rage Arts there, man, but Arthur was trying to find the timing, delaying it as much as possible, but
Duck while standing 4. Nice block, man.
but quick, like low frames here. Excellent with punish.
Uh-oh. The jab getting down 2 consistently.
Fine game that 4-4 as well.
Sidestep right jab this time.
Assault. Caught him, but,
Oh, he was committed to dashing in and jabbing, but if he found that whiff punish, that would have been the round, I think.
I'll still be able to touch you real quick.
yeah.
But this is getting critical.
Back four. And
Oh, he needed that, man. They're at the point of the set now where... Please don't drop this combo. They're at the point in the set now where it's not...
Another final round. This
You
time
can't
goes
really
in
drop
favor
games for
of
data
Ulsan.
at this point, right?
Keeping it at
They're
tight
basically
set.
now at a first to
These
3.
exhibitions have been crazy, man. Already had edge in the job.
They're at a first to
Going
3 now
far
with
game.
tons of data.
I'm telling you, man, it's a first to 3 from here on out.
I said it
And might
first.
go to
I said it
another
first.
round.
First to 3.
So I think really started this one off dominant, you know, and for years they've been saying, oh, Pakistan's the best, and you know, he started.
So
out like,
they have a first to 3 with layers.
Don't forget who I am. Don't forget where you are right now. You're in enemy territory. You're in Korea. We inspired you guys to get to where you are. Don't forget that.
That's it, yeah. Remember though.
Tons of jabs coming out. Atif sees those jabs, goes for a down 2.
And they won the tournament.
Uh-oh. When the whiff punishment starts to fall apart, that's how you know the nerves are at play, right?
That was a
Compared to... Oh! Counter hit! Dude.
Gonna hurt.
Wait, hold on. Is he dead?
Let's just oh, okay. Trying to-
No.
Oh, okay,
Not
okay,
enough,
okay.
not enough.
Damn, extra damage there, man.
Nice mid.
Catch him ducking as well. Back 1+2.
I'm actually not sure how much more damage that was than the traditional option, but it's good to try some
QCF4.
flexibility.
Yikes, the second one.
Have some flexibility and try some new things, because if that did get
Yeah, first lead Ulsan has taken, possibly.
Yeah.
Wow, no duck and just a normal hit. That means Atif's trying to move. And that's why Ulsan's doing these delayed running 2s.
He's been in the lead of the set the whole time, right?
1-2 back and forth is so funny.
he does not want to
Yo.
come back again.
Duck, goose. What are you ducking for? That's
All right,
wild.
evening up right now. 7 games, 1 round apiece.
QCF1 is blocked.
Atif coming all the way from Pakistan.
I
Show
just
the
to
world.
let you know,
Yo.
there is a prize pool for these,
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, they're scrapping. Counter hit. Yo. Atif is mashing again.
Back 4.
Oh, the
That was
movement.
sick.
Oh,
Sidestep there from Ulsan. Lateral
that was
movement.
sick.
One more round.
Counter hit. Oh, Atif is mashing.
Ulsan looking mad good right now. What do you think he's got in store?
Oh, my God.
Definitely break that wall. Keep that momentum going. Let's see. Oh no.
Stomp.
That's what it is.
Shimmy. 1-2-1. He spent the heat. Counter hit. Jab into down 2.
Oh my God, the
Oh.
down 2. He knew that.
Oh.
With the wall 74, goes for the
Oh,
parry.
that's gotta hurt.
Mental damage as well.
Oh,
as taking the lead in
that
the set.
sucks. I would be pissed.
8-7.
I would be pissed if that happened to me.
No.
But
He
he's gonna
doesn't.
chill here for a bit.
He
He's gonna
can.
chill.
I don't know if he knows he can.
Oh!
Whoa.
What happened?
No way.
He's thinking about it. Oh, there we go.
Oh, no.
I had a feeling maybe at this point.
He
this might- at some
switched to
point in the tournament, this might
Kuma?
happen. I didn't think it was gonna happen this early. he has been grinding the Akuma, both to learn how to use Akuma, as they feel he's one of the best characters in the game right now,
Sure,
Pakistan, but he's also training the others on how to fight Akuma.
He
For
tapped
players
out.
like
I don't know if I... Wow.
Let's see
Well,
what he's got in store. I
now-
doubt Ulsan has
now-
labbed for this and trained for this. Let's see what he's got in store.
Yeah, let's see.
Wow.
I was asking the question, you know, when
I
Ulsan took the lead,
can't
now-
help but be Team Ulsan at this point.
Now he's switched to Kuma.
So this, okay. So let's cover this really quick. First to 3, Atif has to win 3, Ulsan has to win 2. The strategy against Kuma, honestly, Dragunov has the best shot. What a duck, bro.
On the 1-2.
Your job against a bear is to kind of beat the shit out of him
Extra factor you have to consider when you change
and start to understand when the bear wants to 1-1-1, when the bear wants to back one, another kick parry. Why did you switch carry? You better switch back.
That is so much he has to load up. It's like loading a
You have to beat the bear up, and you have to accept that they're going to do some bullshit to you. What a sidewalk, bro. You have to accept the bear's going to hit you, right? That's why Ulsan is playing so aggressively, because if you let the bear do what they want, they have the range and these disgusting hitbox and nasty situations that will just fuck you up. So you have to beat up the bear, get your jab evaded now and then, and make those adjustments. But I think taking the lead against the bear, because the bear can't comfortably sidestep a lot of offensive moves, they have to evade your lows with their bear legs or crush your highs with the bear electric or various other evasive moves. It makes sense what Ulsan is doing. Now, where the skill is really going to come from is the adjustment. Now that Ulsan is clearly taking control and swinging, especially compared to the Dragunov mirror, now you see him adjusting. Side steps to the right, catching him, kicking him in the rear, sending him off the balcony. Do you see how immediately Ulsan came out the gate swinging after losing that round? Now he's playing more movement. This is exactly like textbook anti-bear, and it's cool to see Ulsan be so prepared. Right? Oh, clip my back forward too. Yo, that was a whiff punish, but it was airborne. Oh! To the clubhouse of Mickey Mouse.
One more round needed
Jeez.
for Ulsan to take it to 9 games.
Very important for Ulsan to take this game. Back forward 2, trading with the running 2. Yo, catching the approach timing, but no combo, just steps on him. PETA. Are you watching? Spike kick. Yo. Oh my god. This, unless Atif literally wins, this is a spiritual defeat. This is a, well, a literal defeat. But to have swapped out of the mirror and lost 3-1 on the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is brutal. This cannot be how it ends.
9-7 now.
The only redeeming way for this to end
He did this at Evo.
could be Feng Wei.
Did this at Evo, man. This is, you know, the pressure getting to him a little bit.
Hey, just stick
Yeah,
with
the
that.
pressure getting to him,
Do
man.
whatever
He
you want.
could have won the
I mean, I think
mirror.
a lot of people at home would
He
feel
could have won the
stick-
mirror.
Stick with your tried and true option. I don't think it's a character issue. I think it's just, look, you would just adapt to a few of the things, adjust your game. Okay.
Nina Williams.
Be it, man. And now Atif is locked in with this character. If he loses, it's over. He needs to win 3 games in a row against the Dragunov of Ulsan here for this first to 10 exhibition.
All right, here we go. This could potentially be the final game of the set. DNF Ulsan representing South Korea on 9 games on.
It started with the rage out some sets before. Maybe it was that missed rage out that started to get to him.
Nina, as Spag said,
Raw down forward 2. Ulsan sending it. This is diabolical. This is diabolical. You saw your opponent switch characters not once but twice. You know there's a brief adjustment period, even if you're someone as good as Atif is, right? So Ulsan rips 2 raw down forward 2s to say, yeah, while you're getting used to your character, why don't you just, you know, by the way, you have to block this. And the next one. Ulsan is abusing that lack of confidence right now, and that down 4 is disgusting, yeah.
From Ulsan.
Even for the best players in the world, swapping characters and playing warm is so hard. Atif might be one of the best at it. Down 4, 1-2 while standing 4 from Nina. Poke for poke.
Atif does not have a lot of time.
Yo, clipping the forward movement with that is so disgusting. The reason it's so disgusting too is because when Dragunov's in the air, he's not blocking. It means if it was a jab, a down forward 1, he'd be dead, but this is a massacre. Oh my god, he clipped the wall. So okay, Ulsan had to adjust the combo. He touched the wall just barely. He couldn't have done a normal wall combo there. But it might not even matter. The dominance here, Atif is just struggling to find like a down forward 1-2 or a jab timing, and Ulsan is just swinging. Ulsan is just simply swinging.
Gets the trade. Atif needs
Look
all
at
enough.
this.
Atif right now,
He said,
but Ulsan
you know,
feeling himself.
you show me that I should be concerned. I'm going to just do some shit. Look at that. That's unfortunate, but a nice QCF2, Nina plus frames, Blonde Bomb.
Goes for the heat dash.
You need the round. Double low, we'll
Get
take
back on the
those.
scoreboard. This could be the momentum and the footing he needs to start bringing this one back. It's a tall. It's like
Nice
climbing
throw
Mount
break.
Everest. It's a tall climb. It's doable, but he's gonna be able to. Where's the Sherpa?
Yeah, not just the rage, nice down forward too. Not just the rage art that Ulsan was able to call out, but Ulsan called out Atif mashing a lot too in the middle of strings, and that drop combo is not a good sign. That is not a good sign, and Ulsan knows it. He's going low over and over again. 1-2-1, doesn't even care. It's not counter hit. Sidestep 2, crucial from the Nina. FDX combos, Atif. You gotta bring it here, man. Sidestep 1 pressure. Trading with the jab is not good. Rage art. Ulsan has a rage art. He hasn't used it yet. We know Ulsan will do a raw rage art in the neutral back 2-2 trade. Down jab, heat smash. Regenerating as much health as possible. Tackle! Orbital was a great read. The tackle was so likely to happen there.
Don't touch me.
Looking for the reverse sweep. Atif to stay alive in this first attack. Goes for the slide. Here we got Ulsan now.
Hey, running the lows.
Attack the legs. Jab again.
Has he locked in? He's looking good.
Sidestep the while standing 4. And you could see Atif a bit stun locked that whiff happened, and now he's getting bodied. Nice throw. Nice break. Good block. That's it. One too many. The heat smash is coming. The 1-2-1 is coming. The block on the wipe the floor. And Ulsan makes the comeback.
Over Atif. Woo! What amazing play from both players, but Ulsan once
Dude.
again proving to be too difficult for Atif.
For how...
10-7.
Oh, he pointed at his back. For how... For how competitive the set was in the beginning, you can't help but feel like it ended the moment he swapped characters. You know what I mean? With the degree of confidence and dominance that Atif plays, you can't help but feel like it's over the moment he swapped characters. You know, it's so hard not to just like feel the deflation in the sails. You know, like a sailboat.
You know, it's difficult to say.
It's like
shouldn't or shouldn't switch
it just doesn't scream confidence.
We were like, oh, amazing, right? But I don't like when you're so deep into a set to switch character.
Yeah, what's Baggett saying?
The question I asked you there was like, if Ulsan takes the lead in the set, is it bad for... is Atif going to panic and do something stupid? It's like, I think at that point, just stick with the Dragon because the mind game's been played out. All you got to do is adjust a little bit, man. But he switched to Kuma to see if it would work, and it didn't work. The Nina was looking good for a little bit, but...
this is no shade at Atif. But watching the set, you could start to sense, especially after that 5-5 mark, where Ulsan is starting to sprinkle in these diabolical reads, right? You can the first one I think of is in the Paris stage. The Paris stage where Ulsan needs to make a comeback. Let me find it here. I think it was here. So like both players are exchanging mind games and reads back and forth, right? But oh, this is a good start too, right? Like he was in an ugly position and he finds this beautiful sidewalk and then ends up converting into the win. Breaking this three-way mix is brutal. Get up kick sucks, but where is it here? I'm trying to find. It's where he wall splats him. So what I was saying. Let me complete my thought while I search for it. Both players are exchanging reads back and forth. You're sidestepping the immediate pokes. You're down-2ing the sidewalks. You're whiff punishing. You're like playing at a distance, trying to look for a twitch to whiff punish. These are all standard things that they're going back and forth on. But as the set progresses, you start to see Ulsan make these insane reads that convert into ridiculous results. And as much as Atif is consistently making outplays, you're not seeing those big, like, I got you. I know what you're going to do here, and I'm blowing you up. So look at this. This is what I'm talking. This, right? Ulsan did this here, and I don't think he ever did it again. This was a situational read. And he said, I know this is going to work. Right? QCF4 into Wild Rising 3. Into this combo that ends up taking the round. It's these kinds of reads that were why in the first place I was saying that I felt like this format benefits the Koreans, right? Like, this is no shade at Pakistan, but this kind of mind game, I see maybe sometimes from Arslan, and Atif does it. But in this set, I didn't see Atif pull out anything like this. That like once per set read cashing out on tons of data from before. Another situation, I don't have like where it happened. I think it was on the city stage, but Ulsan ripped a delayed hop kick, just like calling out a potential low timing. It didn't pay off. But there are these sprinkle reads that just didn't, that were coming out as Ulsan built more data against Atif, and Atif was just continuing to play. I don't want to say layer 1 is not the right way to say it, but like these timing and sidestep and mid-low RPSs, right? Could you beat Ulsan? Ulsan beats the dog shit out of me stylistically, skill-wise, speed-wise. If I beat Ulsan, he would have to be like on his deathbed. But I hope to get better enough to give him a challenge. That was so sick, though. That was a good set. That was a good set. It felt so bad that Atif felt the need to switch off his character. But, man... Yeah, it felt so bad. He felt the need to switch off his character, and it's so hard to maintain confidence like that, you know? A switch that late in the set just feels like I don't know what I need to do, you know? And yeah, Ulsan's anti-Kuma was sharp. Good set, though. Very good set. This loss for Atif probably will hurt more than the Esports World Cup one for him. I don't know about that. I might be chatting. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say if it's going to feel worse or not. We don't know what's going on in his head, right? But you have to wonder if the early lead into losing, into swapping, feels worse than getting 5-0'd. I don't think any of us here will really know what it's like to go to the Esports World Cup as the potential forecasted #1 player who nobody should be able to beat, and then losing 5-0. I think that's a very unique feeling that nobody else here will understand. So it's very hard for us to make an assumption that this one felt better or worse, because we don't know how the initial one felt, you know? We won from Edge and the John. Edge and the John went to final round and Edge won. Losing a drag mirror, then switching and swapping has to be worse. It's so hard to say, man. It's so hard to say. Me personally, I would have gotten washed. If I won a round, that would have been sick. Actually, if I won 2 rounds, that would have been sick. So far, Korea has taken both sets. Knee versus Arslan. I don't know. Arslan has the advantage of age and condition. Oh, wow. Did it just speed up to the end? I guess it's happening. You're a better player than you give yourself credit for, especially when you play Clive or Zbeev. I am a better player than I give myself credit for. True. These guys are much better than I think most audiences can understand. The difference is unreal. But I appreciate that. Is that Clive Rossfield, brother? song goes hard. Damn.
Ladies and lads, welcome back to Pakistan versus Korea. Day number 1, exhibition
That's
day.
some
We
drop
just
C
had
guitar.
Edge versus the John. We had Ulsan versus Atif, and now it's the final first to 10, which is going to be Knee versus Arslan Ash. My name is Spag, joined by, for this one, the legend
Gerald.
Korea Gaming. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great. I'm so glad you're here. The last time that you were here was for Uprising. Remember,
Yes.
that's when Arslan Ash came for the first time in Korea, and I picked him up at the airport, and he wrecked everybody, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so he's back this time again in Korea now for this Pakistan versus Korea event, and yeah, he's brought a lot of friends with him, and that's going to be on day 2 and day 3.
Yeah.
But tonight we've got the headlining tournament right now, the headlining exhibition match, which is Arslan Ash versus Knee, and they have quite the history, right?
They do. I mean, all throughout Tekken 7, right? This was the storyline that kept the Tekken scene talking. You know, like who's better between Knee and Arslan, and they had so many back-to-back battles. You know, in the Tekken World Tour finals, like Evo, and many places. But Tekken 8. They played a first attempt at the start of the game when the game was pretty much new.
Yeah.
I was down
Abu
there.
Dhabi, right?
Yeah,
that one, yeah.
in Abu Dhabi, and then I think they played one more time at Combo Breaker. But actually, in Tekken 8 last year, they didn't play a lot of Tekken together.
Yeah, so this is actually a very special exhibition because we are finally going to see this game, Tekken 8, now you know, more into the game. Before it was very, very new. It's still new now, but we're going to have a first to 10 exhibition with a little more seasoned experience from these two players, right?
Has a look at Knee, though, of course. I mean, no introduction really needed, right? I mean, he's just won so many tournaments all throughout.
Arslan
the
might pick
years that he's
Clive,
been playing.
really.
But, I mean, just so many accomplishments, man. And do you know what? I say on Tekken 8, he didn't have the best first year of Tekken 8, considering how strong he has been playing in other games. But near the end of Tekken 8, though,
Give me the patented FDX prediction. Everything I've said,
Yeah, this is something.
everything I've said has been a hex.
Tekken 7 in general, the early.
And I have
stages,
not
he
kept
wasn't as
up with how
dominant
Knee
as,
and
later
Arslan have been
on
performing.
into the game's lifespan, and so yeah, but of course,
But
it's Knee, the legend.
considering
who's playing
Knee
against
just got
Arslan
married
Ash, and of course Arslan Ash,
and
has
is
so
the
many
Unk
wins
in
under
this
his belt.
matchup,
This is
I
why
would
this is
like to
such a
see
marquee
Knee
matchup
win.
and such a classic matchup. These two players are have won so much, and of course,
Like, do it for the
you know,
old
most
men, you know what I
recently,
mean?
Arslan Ash at the TWT finals, he's won Evos. He's met.
I think a legacy
at
old
Evo
man win
grand
would be
finals,
really
and everyone is
cool.
Going back and forth.
Yeah.
And yeah, so this is.
But Arslan is
these
really
two
good, and
players
his
are,
anti-knee is
I
really
think,
good, so,
probably the
you know.
representative players of their countries. I mean,
Yes.
it's if you think about Pakistan and Korea, it's these two players, right? You think of, right?
The headlining name for sure for Pakistan is Arslan Ash, and of course Knee for Korea. So many times these guys have played, but they haven't played a lot in Tekken 8. They played a first of 10 in Abu Dhabi, which went 10-9 in favor of Knee. They then played at Combo Breaker, I believe, where Arslan was able to take it 2-0, but Knee has definitely improved a lot since then, man. I mean, he's been able to get used to the game a lot more, and now I'm excited to see not only, you know, how this goes down, but what characters are going to be picked as well.
Yeah. So in this exhibition, I feel that it's probably going to be Nina versus Brian. That's
You would
kind of the
think so,
default characters for them. But of course, we've seen Knee pick some very, very interesting characters in these exhibitions. And I don't know if you remember back when he did the exhibition with Ulsan, he picked his character.
Really?
He picked Bob
Why is
against
bro
him.
50 looking 30?
But I don't think he's going to do this with
Asian
Arslan
don't
Ash
raisin.
for this exhibition. But we'll see where they're going.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. This was the
Oh,
2019 Grand
shit.
Finals of Evo, the first Evo. Oh, sorry, the
This
second
is
Evo
when
that Arslan won.
Eris
He won Japan
commentating
and this was a very
said,
crazy set, man. One of the best sets that I've ever seen. It was so back and
Knee
forth,
is
but
looking for
I think he also
Arslan's
lost
holes, and
double
it's up for him to fill them or something.
I mean, the Kazuya was so sick from me.
Iconic commentary. I'm thinking of going back and studying all of Eris's commentary
It wasn't even that long ago. And
to aid my own.
watching these matches and
And look at the stage as well, man. Crazy. A lot of jabs down forward.
You guys don't know? We'll find it. We'll find it after this. Remind me to look it up before we end stream.
You see that big pop-off there. His first Evo Vegas there. And of course, the very famous pop-off
yes, paying
with the
respects.
Sujud there. But yeah.
You already copied
Knee versus
FDX
Arslan
combo
Ash.
from him?
First 10
Nah,
action.
man.
And Gerald,
I
if
think
you have a look
FDX
at
combos
the
are way worse
characters
than Eris
that
combos.
have been picked right now, what they're hovering. it's not looking like it's going to be.
Bro,
a Nina
need
versus
low-key
Brian.
look like VDX?
That's very
You
interesting.
need
Of course,
glasses.
It's just hovering right now.
Thicker than
I don't know if
mine.
It's a psychological game. Of course, the game starts at the character select screen.
Yeah. But I think Arslan's locked in with Clive, and Nee is hovering Brian at the moment.
Clive?
No, okay. No, he went
Okay.
back. Okay, the mind games.
Yes. all right.
No, he's switching. He's
Is
gone
he
to
actually
Clive.
going to Clive? Okay, this is going to be interesting.
Now, I had Nee on my podcast recently, and I asked him, what's your top 5
I have
characters?"
never
He actually put
watched
Clive in top 5.
Arslan's
Because I
Clive.
think this character might be top 5. And what he's able to do in heat is disgusting.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Clive's heat
constant
state is
pressure,
ridiculous.
damage,
And his
like,
ability to get into
like,
heat is ridiculous.
so
The thing
character
is,
not only has good
I really...
physical
Okay,
moves, kinda
so
has like a
fighting
Tekken
Clive,
style kind of stance where
the
she
trick to
puts
fighting
her
Clive is you
shit,
have to play Tekken
but
7.
really good heat momentum as well.
Okay? Nee is really good at Tekken 7. He's also good at Tekken 8.
Clive. Probably
But I'm
the
wondering-
Clive that we're going to see.
Yeah.
How this goes.
Of course, a lot of people use Clive. at
The nice
start,
part too, if
especially
Brian
in
having
the
hatchet
young
kick is really nice, because
Korea. But
Clive in
once they
general,
nerf the
you kind of just sit and let him do shit, because if you try to move at the wrong time, he clips you from range 8 with a homing like high, the pseudo homing high,
Wall, so much damage.
and look at the damage cash out. But a hatchet kick allows you to kind of pressure him and then chill, and like you get to fight back damage wise. That bigger
Trying to
punish.
find a way out. Got
Yeah.
some space. Oh, whiff there, but no punish.
Yeah.
14, yes.
Oh.
Minus 14.
See what I mean? Like you gotta do a lot of nothing against Clive, and then he's a lot less scary unless he's in heat. This is dead.
The wall flat. Oh, nice. This.
Safest kill possible with the snake edge. I love it. Up forward 2 with Clive's small, thin body could have fallen off the wall. Counter hit, 1+2 through a rise and shine.
Jet upper is a 40 frame launcher, so gotta be careful. doing that
Trade,
with
saving himself from the heat gauge, crucial.
If this Clive pick isn't working out as much as
With Arslan's hit confirms and movement, I could actually see him liking Clive a lot, to be honest. Sidestep 2-1. Oh! Minus 15, but with pushback. Nice try. Nice punish.
Yeah.
Hatchet kick.
Yeah, that seems like kind of more like a
Wow, caught him with the dash forward 3, the knee special.
right? Yeah,
A lot of Brian players do it, but it's cool when he does it, okay?
They're just feeling each other out right now at the beginning.
Throwing the taunts. Two throw, no break. Please. Please.
Down one plus two, the spear.
Oh.
To catch knee. That's a really, really good Oki move as well. It's safe on block as well as great tracking. Flips you over if you stay on the ground.
Mercenary cut. I'm a fan of that.
You know, the range is
Hatchet
wide.
kick.
I mean, you can play
Dash, dash, QCB1. Knee is in, aside from not breaking the throw, he's looking very confident.
Struggling with, trying to play that more defensive game when Tekken 8 came out, but realizing
Yes.
he has to be that
Okay, hit
aggressive
confirm. This
in
is looking
this
good.
game.
Brian,
He's
yeah.
doing that right now. This
Whew.
round, and he gets the round on the board.
As Brian is a character who benefits from playing with timing rather than necessarily straight up mix-ups, I think Clive's
And this is what makes
natural
Gerald, in heat.
anti-offensive stuff, like the parry, loses effectiveness.
And he's still got another
Right?
one loaded. Oh,
So I think Brian is actually great into Clive. He's going to convert into heat dash. Nice.
dash.
Double knees, double knees. Yo, yo, yo. Deck, deck, deck. Oh, no, just 2. Threatening the taunt.
Not the full.
That jab counter hit him.
4-2 straight, not gonna be dead though. One more hit.
Wow.
And knee is gonna
3-1.
strike
Listen,
in this
I
last
like Final
attack.
Fantasy. I like Clive. I like Arslan Ash. But let's go, Brian.
We stick with the Clive.
Yeah, I mean,
Tekken.
they're feeling it out right now. He has a lot of games, but I do feel at one point.
What's that
he's
string
gonna
called? The
start getting
4-2-1
aggressive,
string?
Right? If this is not working out. And yeah, and I think we'll see the switch. But is that going to be after one game, or is it going to be after 2 games, or 3 games, or 4 games? Maybe that's kind of pushing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. To see.
Incinerator. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna go down. I don't think he'll be okay being down 3-0. You know,
Yeah,
at that
yeah.
point you gotta switch, right? But the Clive is still
Neo
looking
Soul
good.
Incinerator?
Clearly knows how to play the character, so let's see what he can do.
Yeah, I genuinely feel like, yo, ow, back 2.
Okay. Now back to
Interesting that Arslan isn't going for the heat engage when he hits the back 2. I was gonna say, I genuinely feel like Brian into Clive is nice.
half of his life gone.
The style that Clive is weak against, to me, is either insane aggression like a Nina, or like insane poke aggression, where he can't really find windows to throw out his big moves,
Oh, not able to
or
start
a slow
first round.
2-shot counter hitter in Brian, right?
okay, 1-1.
The down back 1+2 is nice. It's safe now.
Gotta be careful, he's
Nice mid that'll be hard for Clive to sidestep.
with this character, Clive, I mean, he's
Even though he
also
gives up his
down
turn,
4,
Clive isn't playing a lot of offense outside of down 1 and down back 4, right? So it's okay to give up your turn.
That is super strong.
and initiate this timing game that's separate from, like, you're not going to die to that mix-up. Yes, the down 1 full crush down 4-2 is getting annoying, but is it enough to completely change the way he plays? I don't know. We'll see.
Arslan Ash on the verge of putting himself on the board.
The reason why he's not ducking the down forward 1-2 is because of down forward 1-4. Nice power crush. Brian's power crush also very functional against Clive's slow approaching long range moves. Nice block. QCB1. Oh, he's playing with his movement. Gets jabbed out of his back one. This is going to hurt. +4. You got to sit still. Prominence.
Small punish on the forward pursuit.
Nice block. Oh, it wall splatted. Unfortunate placement from Arslan. Oh my god.
Going to the wall. Wow. Yeah, Brian
You know
does have
Requiem's coming. No throw break.
No break on the throw again, though. And that's going to be 3 rounds straight for Arslan Ash, tying up the set 1-1. And that's a couple of throws now, a generic and a 1+2 that hasn't been broken, yo. That's a bit unlike me.
I don't know much of the Final Fantasy lore, but does that dog have a name, or is that
I don't know. I haven't played the game before.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Is it a dog? I don't know.
Yeah. I remember with Noxus, there's a lot of jokes. You know, Demo Man was Emo Man, and like all these.
Oh right, yeah.
I'm wondering if Clive's gonna develop his own.
What do you think?
What it likely is a lot of players break 1+2 throws in Korea with the buttons separately. And in Tekken 8, yeah, if you don't use the bind, you don't have any leniency. If you're like 1 frame off, the throw won't break. So, jet upper. Oh, he carried to the wall. Oh. Nice. Oh, it didn't low splat. 3-2 counter hit. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, that was a sick round. I mean, knee showing.
Why would they do that before but not now? I don't know. They made them more strict in Tekken 7 and even more strict in Tekken 8, such that using a bind is like almost mandatory to break the throws now. That's why Low-High misses some 1+2 throws.
Really? Japanese player. Yes, this is a little known fact, but he is watching his videos online.
Nice punish.
New. And,
calling out the down 1 is so scary, man, but crucial. That's not the right punish, but that is the right punish. Because eating a Clive down forward 2 or a 1+2 does not feel good. Incinerator, and then Incinerator again, but Clive still has so much heat. Requiem.
QCF 1+2 as well. The thing about Brian is that he can now flame a lot more simple than before, right?
Not bad.
Back 1, which is a high +1 block counter.
Back 1 counter hit. It's pretty important that that move is unsafe. The fact that Noctis had a safe one is a little wild. That's not the wall combo, Arslan Ash. QCB 2-4. Fake spin. I love it. Forward 2-1. Forward 2-1 feels really cheap too. Because if you duck the forward 2-2 and you get hit by the second hit, the extension's guaranteed. So you can heat engage, you can do the guard break, you can Requiem again. Double knees. Four knees! That's his name. That's a FDX combo. You've got to be shitting me, bro. What were all those knees for if you were just gonna drop it? He's holding the duck. He was right. He wasn't wrong. Down 4.
Still alive.
Oh, he beat the parry.
And that parry is really good.
That round was sick.
Knee up, 2-1.
That round was sick.
That knee combo. The knee combo.
The knee combo. Yeah, how many was that? That was a lot. That was a statement.
Yeah, knee definitely having fun.
Arslan talking to the stage person. I'm curious what he's asking about. I wonder if it's the PC setup. I wonder if they're blind picking character or something. I don't know.
It's pretty crazy. If you look at
I'm very curious what he's asking about. He's asking for coaching from the stage man? Come on, bro.
Was it Bob's Burgers in the background?
Yeah.
Smith's Coffee.
Is this a friendly match? This is for the glory of which nation is better at Tekken. I think it is not exactly a friendly match. Dude, knee is gaming. Oh, in the rear. Honestly, just let him hit you from the back, pause, in that situation so the combo doesn't hurt so much. Nice. I don't like Phoenix 3+4. It's so slow and it can miss. Nice duck and then do a 2-1. Sidestep heat burst. Nice choice. Incinerate.
Oh, gets the string.
Hatchet kick.
Hatchet kick.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Tried to go for the heat smash, but I wonder if he was aerial in that situation, so the rage art will probably do less damage.
Yeah, the airborne part is pretty crucial. Dude, Clive's rage art is so cool. The voice acting is crazy. I'm so glad he's in English. Noctis being in Japanese was so sad to me because I like the English performance. UCB1 hitting from distance. That's also a nasty part of Brian versus Clive is Brian can contest Clive's range in a very explosive way. Raw 1+2. That move is so cheap. Down 1. While standing 4 gets sidestepped. 3 hits of the down forward 1. Wow! Doing it anyways. Phoenix 4 is not scary enough to force a response. I like the way Nee is playing this a lot. He got heat smashed. As soon as I say that. Mercenary cut, no punish because Arslan represented the 3rd hit before. 4-4 into Phoenix. That's -11, nothing. Down forward 1 into 4-3, the Brian classic. This is going to hurt. He's spinning. He's heat bursting. What? Damn.
That's insane. For the 4-3 counter here, he managed to use the heat dash and get the kill there.
Brian is cheap. That's so much damage, bro. Back to yo.
Brian, the master of counter hits.
Yep.
And Nee, the master.
Nee is our defense against guest characters. He did it against Khan's Geese. He's doing it against Arslan's Clive. 3-0, 3-1. What do we got, Arslan Ash? What do we got?
But the combo execution there from Nee is looking incredible. That's 3 games to 1 now.
That's the thing. Arslan,
going to the cats.
he doesn't have to play the guest character. He can play the second characters. Nina Williams.
By 2 right now, but it's still not.
Now I don't know who to cheer for. I'm a big Nina fan. I'm a big Arslan fan. I'm a big Nee fan. I hate Brian. I hate Brian. Gotta keep it real. So, just by the law of numbers, you would think I would start cheering for Arslan here, but that feels kind of fake.
We were expecting. I think Arslan wanted to try a surprise there with the Clive. He managed to get a game on the board though, right?
The main event.
Don't want to let Nee run away with it, so he's going to the main character now. But on the other side, this is what Nee was expecting.
So Nee is gonna have to change playstyles very quickly. Arslan now playing tons of jabs and pokes, which we know he does.
If there are any more surprises, but yeah, this is the
13 frames, nice, nice punish. Wow, he Hayashida stepped and still blocked. That sidestep 4 is so good. Single down forward 1's now sidestep throw, counter hit forward 2, but not confirming the rest of the string. Nee going poke for poke with Nina. That's pretty tough to do. Raw dog. Sidestepped? Oh my god. He sidestepped the heat burst in neutral. Nee is gaming. He's in his home turf right now, man. Home turf, PC. He's been fighting Nina for what, like 30 years? He burned Arslan's heat. Oh, he's snake dashing. Arslan with a great 1-2. That was crucial. Look underneath his jabs. Arslan ducked like 3 jabs and then found a wipe the floor under another.
1 round ahead.
Yeah, very good stuff there. Arslan on the board there.
No jet lag Nee. Can you imagine if Nee wins this, goes home, and gets to kiss his wife too? That's so... I can only imagine, man. Playing a tournament in my home turf, getting to walk home, take the train home. Look, that'd be sick. I have, if I win a tournament, I'm like in Florida, and I have to call home and be like, hey, I want a video game. You know what I mean? Oh my god, where's he going?
Lay down. Sleep through it.
Oh my goodness. Sidestep 1. Yep.
Yeah, he confirmed that.
I like the challenge, you know, down for 1-2.
Maybe the wrong thing to focus on? No, I feel like of all life priorities, that's probably the right thing to focus on. QCF1 counter hit. That combo was fire. Counter hit back one. Dude, he's finding every counter hit.
I'm telling you about Brian. He pokes with counter hit launches, man. You gotta be careful.
Yes, that's
Huge wall carry. Oh my god, he hit the wall. Fix this character. Taunt back forward.
Disgusting knee. The execution.
Taunt back forward the blonde bomb.
2 rounds to 1 here.
yeah. It just
Kinda
he is
gaming.
looking so good right now. And, you know, he's up in rounds and in games. Yeah.
Oh, he tried to empty spin to the hatchet kick, but Nina's pokes are a bit fast.
Momentum around right now.
Nee got to keep it maybe a bit smaller. No, he's finding his windows. He tried to forward 3. Nina blonde bombed. I don't know if that's going to heat engage in the next patch.
Again, more.
Yikes. Well, she's out of heat now. Nee, notorious early in his Tekken 8 career to die with heat, and he was willing to do it again because he found a counter hit forward 3, and this is great.
I don't even know. Yeah, well, he has rage. So, and he has
Oh,
rage.
oh, it was a bait? Did he do that on purpose? He dropped a combo and then found a Requiem? I swear to God, that's Tekken God Supreme North American Brian gameplay, and it's successful. American reset.
Right now, and he needs to make a big comeback here. And Nina, of course, is the main character. Nee is looking ready. Gerald.
Yeah, 4-1 is crazy.
Confirms his combos His taunt execution has been so on point, man. He's ready for this weekend.
And he's got his caffeine. I saw his his cup. And oh wait.
Thank goodness that happened before the round started. Had that happened a split second later, Knee forfeits the round. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I think we just play on, man.
They're just gonna play? Wait, they're playing on PS5. That wasn't a PC setup. It's a PS5 setup.
Pacing faster. Slide there, reminding me that that move is.
I just realized.
Of course, go back one.
Oh.
Satisfying looking move when it hits.
Getting Nina's rear is never a guarantee of a punish. She's slippery.
Here we go. End the launch. This is what Nina wants to do.
Oh, FDX combo. Not looking good. But he's keeping the pressure up. Counter hit down forward one. Converts into a heat burst.
Increase the pressure with the
Ducking the jab. He jabbed in a rage art. He jabbed in a rage art. That was cold. That was cold. That was sick.
Opportunity for Nita to make this comeback.
Oh my god.
He does have heat that he can pop as well.
Yeah, he's so behind right now though, but yeah, like you said.
Requiem. He tried to QCB one and he got a jumping backwards jab. Woo-ha!
Lead and hatchet kick. Oh no.
She. Oh! He could have jet uppered that, but the 1-2 into the down 4-2 worked. Oh my god, they're scrambling. They're old and gray. 4-2-3, 13 frames. Punishable. There is an extension, of course. Arslan faking the crouch dashes. This is how he gets wipe the floor opportunities. Wow, the down forward one. Hold on, Knee is gaming, man. Oh! He respected the rest of the back 2-2 string, so he just sat down there. I love the use of down back 1+2. A safe 2-hit mid that tracks. Like, really think about that for a second. A safe 2-hit mid that tracks that heat engages. We're just okay with that? Oh, and counter hit the power crush. He needed that.
He still got activation. Activates.
Oh, touch it number. Oh.
Oh yeah, burns it.
Yo, the 3+4 extension. Knee's timing. He is just so on top of it. Wow, it whiffed. Counter hit. Up forward 2. Nice block.
Punish. Good punish there. The floor is breakable now. Gotta be careful.
Counter hit jab, turning into a throw. Arslan's gonna break those. Oh, he didn't keep going, so Arslan's down 4-2 was a bit too slow. What the heck?
Kind of an economy of buttons right now.
Back 2-2-2. Wipe the floor hitting. It's reactable, but Arslan masks it so well that when he finally does decide to do it, nobody's ready. Nice block, but he blocked and then stood up.
Got up. If he stayed ducking there, he would have been able to get a launch and potentially get that comeback, but
Hayashi to step into an accidental backflip. I can relate. Counter hit throw. This is brutal. Sideways combo, double knees. I don't know how he converts this. That's how he does it, I guess. Canceling into the heat burst. It doesn't hit. Nina's in heat. Look at these sidestep ducks, man. Oh my goodness, he found it. UCB1. Oh, sidestep left. He made the poke whiff. And instead of going for pressure, he knew Arslan was going to block. Run that shit back. He knew that Arslan recognized the whiff, would hesitate, and...
So he's sticking with the Nina here. 5-1.
Arslan down forward ones. Recognizes the whiff, puts in a low parry because most players would just go for a mix-up after that whiff, unless they got the whiff punish. Knee, one step ahead, goes for the taunt, which hits as the low parry expires. I am disgusted. 5-1. Knee taunting from a range. That's not going to hit. Out conversion. No, dropped. Look at these taunts. He's like, get over here. Knee's feeling it, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Back 2-2. Hold on. Arslan's piecing him up, though. Oh, he tried to sidestep duck whilst hitting one. What Knee is going for is disgusting mock kick. That was an old head mock kick. The fact that that went behind there. Oh, nice. Nice. Arslan finishing the string there. Running out of ideas, perhaps? Or just one step ahead. We'll have to find out because he got this heat engage. He's pushing towards the wall. He's chipping. Wow, evaded. Knee just looking for the heat engage. Wow, his QCB1 placement, dude. Hatchet kick. Hatchet kick again! Look at the tracking on that move. Sidestep duck, heat burst, getting around the back 2-2. Uh-oh. One low. 1-2, but no confirm. He's healing. Just get as much healing as you can. Wow. Arslan Hayashi. Look at that! Look at that while the Rage Art is playing. We have time.
Rage available now.
Sidestep right.
Down for 1-2 into Sway. While standing 4 is a classic.
Hell nah, bro.
That we see a lot of Nina players use, and Knee was ready to sidestep right into Jet Upper into the round.
Counter hit.
Counter hit.
Yo. He walked and then Nina got back turned. Wall splat. Uh-oh.
Activated.
Yo.
This is gonna be
Down 4. Spinning. Okay, nice blonde bomb. Big heal.
Drop bomb. Has to drop something.
Gunshots to chip.
Man, that's so good. Yeah.
Orbital? To hit a slide, maybe? Counter hit confirmed, just barely?
Down 4 for the Oki as well. Knee 1 round away from going up 6-1.
Back 2-2. Uh-huh.
Arslan just trying to open it up right now. Doing the 1-2.
Yeah, Arslan pushing him to the corner. Nice down 4-2. Arslan finding his rhythm.
4-2 like that. That's what he
You're
wants to do
finished.
now.
Allegedly.
Sure. That's what he has to do. He has to try and
That's step
stay
4.
as
This
close
is
as
looking
possible.
good. Doesn't spend the heat. I love the conservation of the heat there. But could it be his doom? Because now Brian can 2-touch you. Trade. Nice heat smash. Nice heat smash. Nina just needs a slide. Yep. How did I know?
Lows have been
Maybe I'm a Nina player.
for Arslan. He's been utilizing a lot of lows against Knee. We haven't seen any orbitals yet.
Arslan needs this round to at least put
Arslan
himself
playing the
at
1+2 now. Quick homing mid. Nice sidestep down 4-2. Hold on. He's finding it. He's finding his rhythm.
It's a good start. He's gonna activate
Moving
here.
around Knee's offense. Beautiful wall splat punish. Why did they give him that in Tekken 7?
Yes.
Can he get re-walls back?
Oh my god, a re-wall split that was clean. Deck, 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 deck. Ha ha! Down 4. Taunt coming. Back 4. Ah!
Yes, the execution.
He's sidestepping, trying to save the wall combo. Taunt! Taunt again!
Just showing up now.
He went for the double.
Double
He's
taunt!
having fun right now, ladies and
Why?
gentlemen. He's having fun
What
right
is
now.
wrong
Playing
with
this move. He is
me?
6-1 up against his rival Arslan Ash.
And like I was saying, like if Arslan did not get that round, there will be some mental damage because.
Oh
this is
my
the chance to put
god!
up Too finally, but Knee he just like styled on him there at the end, doing extra mental damage.
Yeah.
And right now I don't know how Arslan's gonna recover. I don't think he has any extra characters.
Yo,
He's
cancel the Brian buffs. You know there's Brian buffs in the pipeline. Cancel the buffs.
Knee is of course gonna try to stop him with that.
Taunt 3+4.
You know when Knee starts going for the double
It is
force,
6-1.
he didn't do that, man.
Yeah.
But he went for it because he is feeling himself right now. He has a massive game lead.
Nice conversion. That combo's cool. Forward 4.
On point at the moment.
Sidestep 1, no cancel. Back to 2. He's fuzzy ducking a bunch of these highs. He found a sidestep low parry
With a
from thin air.
an
And
activation.
sometimes getting a heat
This is going to the wall. No, it's not. I lied. He doesn't even bother playing for the corner pressure. He's just kicking Arslan on the ground. He's not sidestepping to the right to enforce the corner. He just down forward 3 times. I'll take my damage. Whatever. Oh, oh my god.
Oh man.
Fisherman slam there, Knee. The defense
He is
on
too ready,
point.
man.
Arslan Ash overextending.
Sidestep jet upper trying to raw read. And then he finds a Requiem whiff punish on Nina's forward 2.
Engager.
Down 4s. Arslan cannot get started. That is an insane string. Arslan trying to track the sidestep with 1+4, but ends up just giving up his turn. Sidestep, it's gone. He's out of there. Forward 4-1 punish. Saving the awkward side angle. Saving his heat. A taunt heat smash kills. A raw heat smash into pressure. 3+4, 2. Arslan doesn't bite.
Arslan running out.
Heat smash, tracking the sidestep. Great choice from Arslan. He has a lot of great health to heal. He's going to poke. He's going to pressure. Knee is going to be looking for the sidestep right jet upper. Now he's really in the corner. This is an ugly situation. Look at the defense. He found the low block.
Okay, 2 rounds up.
Still, Arslan Ash
Unbelievable.
looking to try to turn
Counter hit down back 2. Nice timing change.
Start.
The back 2. That should go to the ball relatively easy.
Nice combo. Oh, he tried to go for the high wall splat, but he was just a bit too far away. No nuts to kick. Forward 3 counter hit and Knee. This is literally a round-ending situation. Not immediately, but you know the wall is right there. Okay. Why do I speak?
Okay, answering back.
Sidestep right, sidestep left. He's looking for defensive opportunities, not forcing anything. He doesn't have to mash. He gets clipped. Arslan making the most of his heat. Knee leaning back a little bit. Damn, I got hit.
No, it's going to be quite easy there. Just go 2 rounds to 1 now. Arslan needs a reverse sweep.
What's good, Ray Ray?
One game right now. Clive.
Down back 1+2. Look at these small sidesteps around Nina's pokes, man. But Arslan's still finding ways to rack up the damage. The pokes are so strong because it's all permanent health. Knee is at half HP with nothing to heal with the heat engage. I talk about it a lot, but I really think it's a big factor. Back 2-2. Disrespecting it. 3. Wow. Nice sidestep blonde bomb, but it's a bit too slow. Trading jabs back and forth. 2-2. Arslan seemingly figuring it out off of that down back 2 counter hit and finding better poke timings. Knee now looking a bit more like the classical Nina versus Brian, where Brian kind of gets beat up a lot. The counter hit timings he was finding before are no longer there. The sidestep right whiff punishes are no longer there. Big buttons, but Arslan's blocking. Hold on. Hold on to your hats. Arslan Ash is the champion. Do you think he's going to lose 10-1? Look at these down back 3s adding up on these, trying to find a timing. Uh-oh. Down jab while standing 1. Look at that. That was a really good adjustment from Arslan. Hard to say what was working because I'm a noob. I'm not a pro on that stage. But it seemed like his willingness to let me spend the sidestep, checking it sometimes with the down 4, insisting on his poke game. Arslan's never out. 6-2. Knee wasn't finding the big counter hit forward 3s and the back 1s that he was finding before. QCB2, big whiff, small punish. Nina can convert this. Not like that. Nice punish. Knee down 4ing. The down 4 isn't to kill, right? It's just enough to get your opponent to start interacting. That counter hit jab. Look at this. He's shimming into forward 3. Sidestep gets clipped by the QCF2. That's a monster move from Nina, honestly. Look at all the sidestep ducks from Knee. All the sidestep ducks from Knee, and Arslan is just like letting it go. Go ahead, sidestep duck. Now I'm gonna poke you after you're done moving.
He's finding a lot of success with that down 2 from
Oh, down 2 trade. Not a favorable trade, but at least it stopped the heat engage. Down 3. Damn, snake edge shimmy into a Requiem. Sidestep. Nice duck. Okay, nice punish. 1-2 counter hit. Woo-ha-ha. Down 4. Is he not forcing it? Uh-oh. Arslan decided to move. He's dead. Bap.
So with the snake eyes at 3+4,
Good lord.
second hit, which you can just let loose, or you can charge
3+4.
to get a wall
Oh,
strike.
oh, small whiff punish.
Yeah, Arslan tried to interrupt that one. But,
Sidestep 1 QCF1 is nice. Steal that. Knee playing up close and then backing up and running into a down 4-2. Arslan Ash stone cold and finding the down 4-2 timing. That was sick.
nice damage and Oki as well. Was it gonna be
Knee starting to be unable to find the big counter hits that were winning him all these rounds, but he's finding jabs, he's finding down forward 1s. Arslan's back to the wall. 1-2-4 disrespect. Oh my god, the frames, not the player. Maybe both. Oh my god, heat smash. Whoa. That is not a heat burst you want to be doing. And I know that sounds obvious after the fact, but really, when Brian has like heat in that wall position, that is such a rough place to try to place an instant heat burst. Big charge and chip. She's airborne, which means Knee is getting a free ticket out of the corner. Big wall carry combo, just pushing as far as he can. Nice, stood up just in time before the mid came out. No dice on the third hit. Requiem. Okay, oh wow, counter hit hatchet kick. Jeez, this is disgusting.
Oh my god, so fast. Just simple low mid mix-ups, finishing with a forward 2.
Jeez.
7-2 now.
You have to wonder, Arslan has the reactions for a hatchet kick, right? Which means Knee is so confident that he is controlling the other parts of the game that he can get away with multiple hatchet kicks and they're all gonna hit. Like,
His timing has been on point, his defense, but also just like the execution, which, you know, with Brian you still need, you know,
7-2.
to really optimize his character.
Oh my god, another counter hit hatchet, bro. Taunt dashing. The comfort and confidence of Knee. Small 1-4 whiff punish. Down 2, finishing the string. Arslan, what seemed to be Arslan finding the comfortable poke windows has vanished. Knee mashing. I like that. Knee mashing again. Now Arslan is putting out the knee jabs. Oh, rip it all the way! He punches so fast you can't even power crush in time.
Down forward 1-1-1. Machine gun punches.
Forward 4. Adding new moves to the repertoire, but Knee calmly blocking, finding his down 4s. Poorly placed sidestep. Now Arslan's pushing with the chip and the lows.
Obviously, with more space, he
Nice jabs and back twos, controlling Knee's movement. The back two is so effective, right? That puts Knee into a sidestep duck situation or just a stand block situation. Arslan not getting counter hit. Super effective, but a heat engage here. The back is to his wall! He ducked? Oh no. Oh no. Flip over? Whoa. That was cheap. Down forward 1-1. Even if you want to punish it and you're late, he could do the forward 1+2 and armor through even a jab. That was cheap.
After the first two exhibition matches, which were
Counter hit jab, Knee piecing up Nina. You never thought you would see it. A Brian Fury poking up a Nina Williams. Think about that for a split second. Shimmy, shimmy, finding the QCB ones. Every stray hit is connecting. Forward 1+2 is definitely coming. Oh my god. Sidestep right QCB 1. This is like a Mishima play, bro. Dash in. Bro. Dash in, jab, and then once he tries to fight back, sidestep right on the down forward 2. That looked so obvious. Oh, Knee is trying to finish me. Pause. I'll just down forward 2 him on the way in. He sidestepped it. I'm dead. It's 8-2. This is an unbelievable. Oh my god, he tried to taunt jet upper him. Knee is feeling it. Back 1. Down forward 1-2. While standing 4. Oh! Sidestep left! Oh my god. Yo. Oh my god, he's taunting just to reset the situation. He found the heat smash. Dude, what is happening?
Dude, what is going on right now?
What is happening?
Can't find the answer.
Oh, 3+4 to start things out. He's just in his head
Dash, dash, counter hit QCB1.
Big counter hit. Big
Yo.
combo as well.
Spring kick.
Spring kick.
Okay, he found to wipe the floor. Nice.
Okay.
Legs.
Arthon Ash.
He tried to taunt jet upper him again, man.
So badly.
Sidestep. He's dead.
Oh, sidestep.
Dude, Arslan is trying to go button for button, and Knee is just using his movement. Please, guys, Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, please keep telling me how movement doesn't work. And please keep telling me how sidestepping doesn't work in Tekken 8. Just tell me. Tell me. Give me all the comments about sidestepping doesn't work. Do you see how he is out moving him with the third dimension? You guys cannot be serious when you call it Tekken 8, bro. You cannot be serious. Like, look at this shit. Look at this fucking shit. He's 8-2ing Arslan Ash with movement and Brian's broken buttons. Oh my god, he almost got him. Look at the sidestep duck. Oh, he pushed a little too soon. The 2-hit string. Nice block.
Oh, what a block, yes.
Defense.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Stepping. Wow.
Unbelievable. It's 9-2.
That Knee moves on to 9 games.
It's
He's
9-2.
1 game away from taking this exhibition against Arslan. 10-2. Jared
Yes,
will be insane.
It's 9-2 right
I don't
now.
think this
No.
at all.
I don't
This
think
is
anyone
a-
would have.
This is a big message. If it's a 10-2, that's this is gonna be an exhibition match to remember. And I think
That down forward 1 track to be. Yeah, down forward 1 in this game has really dumb tracking.
needs to try to do something right now. He's on the ropes, but of course it's Arthon Ash. Let's see what he can do.
And I think for the rest of Team Pakistan as well.
Down 4. Okay, so Knee is on set point.
It's a captain versus captain matchup,
He
right?
didn't punish the sidestep 2, but he's feeling himself in finding Arslan's timing. He's feeling himself on his defensive movement. Obviously, Arslan can make a comeback here. That is so within the realm of possibility. However, with the way Knee has been dominating, it's hard not to imagine this being the final game.
He needs to make 8 games.
Let me not speak too soon. 1-4, doing strings, and he counter hits Arslan. He's stringing him up. Now that he has dominated the neutral, now that he has dominated on defense, he's adding even more layers with some dumbass strings. Can you believe it? Pow! Oh my god. Forward roll up 2 twice! You can't fight back! I have snake eyes.
Maybe he didn't have the best first year for Tekken 8, but he has figured out how to play this game, and he is 9-2 up 1 round up in this final.
Yo, he's doing the strings again. You can't be serious.
Is with Clive.
Block. He's not punishing anymore.
That sink in.
I want to point out that Knee is not punishing on block. He's resetting to neutral and counter hitting him.
What's the Oki though? That's the question. Is it going to be a taunt?
Yo, he ducked the back too?
Ready for everything.
Oh!
He wanted it! He wanted the taunt jab!
This is unreal. Oh my god. sidestep duck into another taunt jet upper attempt. He is smoking Arslan not only on his offensive timing and choices, but on the response that Arslan will have after he just gets outplayed. This is unbelievable. This is you can't be serious, Nee. Please. This is okay. Back 2-2, stopping the sidesteps. Jabbed out of the heat dash mix-up, disrespecting the +5. He's ducking, blocking the second hit. These jabs, counter hit, that's it. That's it. He just beat Arslan Ash 10-2. Korea 3-0 sweeps. What arcade stick is that? Korea 3-0 sweeps Pakistan in the first day of the Soup Nations Cup. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. After years of Pakistani dominance in Tekken 7, after Pakistan takes Evo on Arslan Ash and Atif's back, after multiple TWT events where the John cooks everybody, including me, we invite them to the home country of Korea and beat the shit out of them. Respectfully. That is some of the most insane Tekken I've ever watched. I cannot believe what we just saw. I cannot believe what just happened. On a PS5 setup too, I thought it was going to be PC setup. It's not a PC. They were on PS5 setups.
Is one of the most dangerous players.
Because when Nee's controller disconnected for a bit, the PS5 menu came up. So they're playing on Pakistan's comfortable setup console.
First to 10, and of course, you know,
that's crazy.
This
and
is the big moment for him.
A massive moment for
it
him,
is.
man. I think we do
I simply cannot believe what we just saw.
on the stage right now because this was the final.
Nee making the full download of the Tekken 8 style. Isn't Pakistan on Ramadan debuff? Chat told me that when you travel, you don't have to fast. I don't know enough to comment. But what I will say is that this was a dominant day one. Let's see what they say.
Very strong emotions. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they have to say about that match. They're getting into it now.
석 달 전부터 이제 이 파키스탄과 한국이 이렇게 붙는다는 걸 이제 준비하고 있었는데요. 오늘 이렇게 결과가 좀 잘 나온 것 같아서 첫째 날은 굉장히 만족하는 그런 경기였던 것 같습니다.
헤이 통역?
So how do you feel about the
아니 무릎 선수의 이야기를 네, 석 달 전부터 준비를 해왔는데 어떻게 제가 봉황 잡을까요?
What is happening?
I practiced for this match about almost 3 months, and I very satisfied about this result. Okay, thank you.
아 오늘 외과 오늘 활약이 좀 많은데 그리고 이제 2일차, 3일차가 또 남아 있잖아요. 그 경기에 대해서 또 포부 한 말씀 부탁드리겠습니다.
네, 내일과 이제 일요일은 팀전으로 이제 하는 만큼 이제 한국 팀이랑 열심히 해가지고 서로 응원하면서 좋은 결과 한번 만들어 보겠습니다.
So we have team match for Saturday and Sunday. So let's go. We practice a lot, so we can do it.
아 좋아요. 아 너무 잘 들리는데? 자 그리고 아슬란 애쉬 오늘 경기 치르신 소감 부탁드리겠습니다.
So Aslan, thanks for matching. And how do you feel about today's match?
I think he outplayed me, but the thing with me is that I just cannot play. I think FT match is not for me, but he's very good in FT matches. But yeah, but I learned a lot. Every time I play with him, I learn a lot.
Arslan is saying he's not as good at long sets. That's what he's saying. He's saying he's not as good at long sets, and Nee is the GOAT of long sets. Which is valid. That's valid. That's not even an excuse. That's valid. That's not an excuse. I think that's actually very true. I'll explain in a sec.
Ask for cheer for your fan.
I'll explain in a sec.
Please ask for the cheer. I mean any mentions of your fan?
Oh yeah, guys. Today was exhibition day, but I think tomorrow we're gonna do our best. And Yeah, that's what I want to say. That don't worry. Today is that we know that we lost all of 3 matches. We lost, but tomorrow are the main is the main event. So we're gonna do our best, and it's a 7 versus 7 and FT3 format. Anything can happen tomorrow. So please cheer for us and don't worry about today's result. The main exhibition is left. Thank you.
오늘 개인전 매치도 많이 봐주셔서 감사하고 물론 우리가 져서 굉장히 분하긴 합니다만 메인 매치는 내일과 모레 이어질 팀전이기 때문에 우리 이거 준비 많이 했으니까
I'll explain in a sec. I'll explain in a sec.
또 응원 많이 부탁드리겠습니다.
네, 통역해준 외과에게도 좀 많은 박수 부탁드리겠습니다. 자, 그리고 오늘 일정은 마무리됐지만
I think they're
내일과
done.
모레에 걸쳐서 많은 또 경기들 좀 준비하고 있는데요. 여러분들 다시 한번 좀 소개를 해드리도록 하겠습니다. 내일은 엔트리 방식으로 진행이 되고요.
Yeah, I think they're done. Okay, so Arslan said FT is not for me. He's talking about long sets, right? And that's true. If you, after having fought Arslan multiple times in Tekken 7, and I fought him in Tekken 8, Arslan's style is very precision built to a strong layer 1, which is the default way you play the game. Like, no data, how do you play the game, layer 1. And then layer 2 is your opponent's counter adjustment. And then layer 3 is your counter to that counter adjustment, right? Arslan Ash is heavily built on his layer 1 and his layer 3 and his reactions. Those are his strengths. His mind games don't go super deep, and that's not derogatory. That's just how he prefers to play. He plays an extremely airtight game plan in layer 1. And when it comes to his opponent's adaptations, he's engineered to counter those counters. Arslan plays long sets all day, but in Pakistan, they rotate those layers, the initial 2 layers, very frequently. That's how it is. After having fought him, it felt that way. After having fought Knee, it felt like I was incapable of taking a breath without him reading it, right? And that's why I said early on in the beginning that I thought Korea had an advantage in this format. Is because the way Koreans play long sets is different from how Pakistanis play long sets, right? So basically what Arslan was describing was my prediction from the beginning. That there will come a point where, given enough games, the mind games will stop layering and Korea will keep making these adaptations. We saw it with Ulsan versus Atif, and we saw it with Knee. It's the stylistic difference coming to a head in a format that heavily benefits Korea. So, as much as people want to just hate on Arslan and say what an excuse, anybody who's fought him and fought Knee in a tournament level and in long sets understands that what he said is just fact. Right? Like, it is very difficult for Arslan to compete against Knee in a long set. Like, I think that is very valid. I don't think it didn't read like an excuse to me. He literally said, I'm worse. How is that an excuse to go up and say I'm worse? I'm worse at long sets, so I got shit on. That's how is that an excuse to me? You know what I mean? He said he outplayed me. I don't know how that's an excuse. Aniket, thank you for the generosity. That almost hurt to watch. I mean, it was some good Tekken. Nico, time to make a video titled Movement Doesn't Work in Tekken 8? Honestly, I might. All right. So, I believe that's the end for today. I believe that's the end. Right? So, thank you for tuning in. Please look forward to the coverage happening tomorrow and Sunday. These will all start at the same time. I will be uploading these full streams to the live tab. However, my editor will be also working on like a more cut down version with like less downtime. So Please look forward to that. If you have friends who missed the live coverage, please point them to my videos. That would be really cool. Eris. Oh, the Eris commentary. Right. Before I leave. Thank you for the reminder. No. They were just asking me to pull up this one part.
Here we go.
I don't think it's this tournament. It's not this tournament. It's Markman and Eris.
That time goes all three. Kick it off. Pulling out all the stops immediately. Knee ready for the homing attack. Sidestep block.
What's up, guys?
Which set was it? Was it Evo Japan?
Revitalize the local scene.
Yes. A lot of people, they get a couple of points at a dojo, they feel it, and they're like, all right, let me go to a challenger. Let me go to a master. And that's the way it's working out by design.
It's crazy, too, if you think about, the Korean and Japanese scene, they don't really have that many dojo events because
the commentary moment is
right? So they're going out
here.
to
Oh, boy.
And that's the thing right now. Knee with the lead. Knee probably going to try to chip away a little bit more here. But again, Arsene Ash, again, just jabbing away.
Careful, axe kick.
Oh, what was that jump? He's using another character. The follow-up again. Right now, Arsene Ash chopping away, but Knee waiting for this big moment to have an impact.
Oh, interrupt. So brave.
And he's going to get the follow-up.
Not enough. Stature. The jab. Wow. That was crazy. It could have been low parried. It could have been death.
It's crazy. So, going into this matchup, they played obviously earlier in the winner's bracket, but Knee has been keeping this in his back pocket, ready in Kazuya for this matchup.
This is going to be a war.
A war like we've never seen before.
Yeah. Okay, 3 hits, wake-ups. He rolls away from the wall, homing. Ducking under, wants the twin pistons, doesn't get it. Mid. Ooh, the sidestep, man.
Dude, look at what he's doing to
That
Knee.
is crazy, dude.
He has just demolished him with a set of...
Oh, wait a minute. Hold it right there.
The devil's out.
Hold it right there. Oh, wow. Snuffed by the flash punch combo.
And that's the thing. Arsene Ash, his presence and knowing when to do pokes is unmatched by anybody so far today.
Definitely his presence of mind, his one step ahead every time at least. Oh.
And Arsene's been making a comeback because he did have the lead early on.
Trade, here we go. Twin piston.
Not just that, he's going to push towards the wall here. This is going to be big.
Not enough, not close enough, but he gets the pressure anyway.
Nice sidestep.
What a sidestep.
You're welcome, Noike. Thank you for the kind words.
Wow, and look at the blocking from these sidestep block, Incredible. Sidestep block, going right every time.
Oh, what a whip punish.
He's got rage.
He's going to resplat at the wall.
He's got rage. It's going to hurt.
Oh, my
He's
gosh.
dead. Wow. Incredible.
I think I missed it.
This puts Knee in loss that we have noted really. One of the notable ones for Arsene Ash is when he lost to Brolin Love and Evo Japan. And
Thank you, Braver.
Player.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, he's going to use the high-risk mix-ups and see if he can make it happen here.
All right, one of the guys, you guys are going to see this a lot. You're going to see use of the hell sweep, use of the wall setting two, the forward 4 and 3,
Man,
to kind of
look at
force
this.
pressure on Arsene Ash.
Already, Arslan is just looking so good. Knee, the wave dash.
I can't believe he pulled this character
Ooh.
out. Oh, my gosh.
Counter hit.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting it. The follow-up here, look at that.
Ouch.
And Arsene Ash draws first blood here. And again, it's a long set here. Knee has an opportunity to maybe switch characters maybe one more time.
He's got some time, but not much. He is in loser's bracket, and he has to win 2 sets of 3 out of 5.
Correct. And that might be the tallest order. Who knows?
Okay, homing moves from both players. Mid.
And traditionally, if you guys are unfamiliar, Korean players have the best Mishimas in the world.
Where did he say it, man?
See that. I mean,
Historically, at least.
Yeah. It's going to come into play, of course. You're going to see excellent use of movement here from Kazuya, but not only that, lightning quick mix-ups.
Yes. He has not gone to them yet. He's waiting to find an opening.
Oh, here it is.
Okay, chase them down there with the Shining Fist combo. Oh, and the sidestep from Arslan. Oh, he's keeping him on the ground. Look at this.
This is crazy. So close.
Oh! What a whiff punish! And the devil comes out.
And like we said, once you find that opening, it's your job to fill it, and he just did. Let's see if Nee can continue to fill Arslan's openings. Ooh, steel pedal.
I literally came into the commentary after they said it. Yeah, iconic. Iconic commentary. Yeah, this is Tekken 7. Yeah. That was literally it. What's up, Kots? All right. I need to record an outro and an intro for the YouTube version of this. Thank you so much for tuning in. I have to rest tomorrow, and then we will be back same time. So 1 a.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Korean time. Thank you so much for the support today. If you've enjoyed this vibe, in the future, outside of this tournament, we'll be doing this on Twitch. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And then maybe some analysis videos to come after the fact. It's hard to do analysis on like first to 10s because they're so long. But I think that this was so good, man. And this is just day one. I'm so excited. Okay. How do you raid people on YouTube? Is anybody still streaming? I never stream on YouTube. How do we raid people? You don't raid? Can I send you to the main man? You can't raid on YouTube? Oh. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good evening. Have a good day. Yes, you can raid. Edit your stream? Oh. How to raid on YouTube. You gotta set it to send to a video? Okay, well, if you want to support the main man, please go to him. In the meantime, I'll be logging off. Thank you for the support today. I appreciate you guys. Okay, that's all. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful that you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and watching. More to come. Thank you. Bye-bye.